Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Off the Edge. Got Javon here. What's up, dude?
Hey, man. What's going on?
Not much. Just hanging out. Saturday. Kind of lazy day. Not feeling too well. So,
Dude, that sucks.
yeah. Not sure what's going on, but I think I just need some sleep.
Will be. Lord need him.
Let's see who we got here. Marco's in the house. What's up, Marco? He's a channel member. I hope I can do it a different way. I'm not as enthusiastic tonight if I can do all the fireworks. Angelo, what's up, man? Channel member. Can I do automatic fireworks? It's kind of lazy, though, if I do it that way, I guess. Oh, no, wrong one. There. Lord Needham, what up, dude? Channel member. Can they see him from down here?
Apple can see him from anywhere.
Nope. All right, I'll just shout him out. Let's see. Paul Mills is a channel member. Thank you, sir. I was thinking 8:15. Yeah. Javon does it all the time. Space Ghost EDC. So dark, so cold. Dark winter is upon us. Is that what I put?
Yeah,
I was feeling emo, I guess, when I wrote that.
I figured it was some kind of knife promotion, knowing you.
I do hate winter, man. It is literally the worst. It's
God. Seasonal affective disorder is real. When it gets dark.
I definitely have it. That's for sure. Jesse, what up? Uh-oh, broke my fidget.
I heard you clacking along hard to something. My Fidget Boy review got the lowest views of anything I've gotten in a long time. Ooh, what's that one?
It's YEDC pig nose slider.
Is it marble or Corian?
Yeah, what's up with Corian? What is it?
And Corian's it's a synthetic countertop. It's a material that people make countertops out of. You'll see
That's what it is.
Looks like granite, but it's synthetic.
Yeah, they have different colors. But this one's just super addicting. It's so loud. So snappy.
Find those.
They sent me this thing too.
What's up? Let me get that. Now that looks different.
The crossbones.
Is that all it does?
Yeah, and it's when I got it, the magnet inside was loose. So it would just pop out. All the balls would fly everywhere. Tried gluing it twice, didn't work. So I threw it in the trash. I just put it back together like this and threw it in the trash. And then this morning I messaged them and I was like, hey, I got the fidgets because these are from g1.com. They gave me these for review. And they were like, well, send it to this guy and we'll send you a new one. So I fished it out of the trash and it was staying together. And I just had to break the glue that was holding the two halves together. And then the other half stayed in. The magnet actually stayed in. So now it's working.
The one that you got to send off's working?
Well, yeah, I don't have to send it off now. I guess I fixed it in the trash.
That's bizarre, though.
Well, the glue must have stuck overnight. I didn't wait long enough, or I don't know.
You just got frustrated. You were just like, F this.
That's exactly what happened. Here, I'll pull it up.
Threw it in the trash in anger.
This is the website. I have a code, Lefty10 for them. So they send me stuff every once in a while.
Are they overseas? Are they like a 14-day delivery?
Yeah.
G1.com.
It's definitely, I think it takes a while. This thing, so I'll just search them. The pig or why? I guess it's just pig slider.
$79.
Corian.
Yeah, Corian is a material. Corian's actually a brand of solid countertop. So that's a branded material.
So the weird thing is, do you have the? I don't know why I keep hearing myself. Is that you or me? I think it's on your end.
Let me mute and you talk.
Well, it's like random. It just pops in for a second. I wonder if it's your mic picking it up for a second and then it cuts it out because that's what your mic does, right? Are you wearing headphones?
No, I was muted to see if it still did it. I never wear headphones.
Yeah, maybe your mic's just picking it up. Maybe you have the sound a little too loud.
Let's see, is that better?
We'll find out. No, it's worse. But
How's
yeah,
that?
the weird thing is they don't tell you which one you get. You just pick Corian, it gives you a color random.
You're right, because all Corian, if you went and you were going to pick out Corian for your house, like countertops, you could see a box of 1,000 colors, and it's all the same composite. So that yellow one has got the same texture as that gray one.
I know it's just weird. You would think they would let you choose the color if you wanted red or granite. You know what I mean?
No, because they probably got a bunch of Corian sample boxes. We used to have them when I was in the car business or the cabinet business. They probably found a bunch of old sample boxes, cut them down, and are just using what they've got. The material probably cost them nothing.
Hmm. I mean, it's 80 bucks. Yeah, see, I can hear myself like crazy.
All right, let me put on my headphones and see if that makes it better.
I feel like you normally do wear headphones.
Never wear headphones, Steve.
Well, how come it's a problem then?
I don't know. Can you hear me?
I mean, I can hear you.
All right, let's
Hello?
try.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Yeah. I can still hear it.
I don't hear it, but
Am I the only one hearing it? It's kind of weird.
do you guys? Hey, Ed Durbin, you can be the tiebreaker. Are you hearing a echo and
I
Lefty?
guess it could be my. Remember we did this before? It could be my mic picking it up. I think we did this once and it was me.
Or you had something going on in the background, like you had a window playing it.
Yeah. Maybe that's the problem. Now I can hear you again.
Billy Moore says he can hear the echo. We hear the echo.
So weird.
Let's try this. How's that?
Let me try muting the tab.
Killed my
I don't know
monitor.
if that'll help. Hello? Hello? Yo. All right. Seems better now.
How about me? Chicky.
But
Slim
you're
Shady.
not. I can't hear you. So it was. I think it was your mic then.
Can you not hear me at all?
You're still muted.
How about now? I'm sliding
You're
sliders.
still muted.
What about now?
I mean, you're not muted on the StreamYard. You're just muted. I can't hear you. What's up, Josh? Channel member and moderator Will B. What's up?
Check.
Sorry, guys. I'm a bit out of it today. I don't know how long I'm going to make it, but I wanted to come on because it just seemed real early to pack it in.
Let me get that. Says
I got up at the ass crack of dawn. Not really, actually. It was like 8:30. My kid woke me up, but I get up with her like once a week. My wife normally gets up with her during the week, so I'm not used to it, and I'm always up till like 2. Like I need to go to bed earlier, so I went to bed I think at like 3 last night, and then I got up at 8:30.
It's
And I
tough.
don't know, maybe that was just wasn't enough for me. And
mean,
maybe I'm just sick too. I don't know. It's weird.
at
I don't
my
like
age,
it though.
I stay up for hours, but
I
when
got a little bit of like anxiety or something too. It's weird. I still can't hear you, dude.
you still can't hear me, everybody else can hear me. You want me to jump out and come back in? Hold on, let me try that.
Can't hear you.
All right, let's try this.
Can you hear me? Oh, he gone. No, I'm just kidding. He's down here. He took himself off. Now he gone. Sorry, guys. Will be Bangkok Mark. What's up? Jim Miller. What's up? Let's see. Pretty Fly. What's going on? Knife Nut. What's up? Let me get that. What's up? Channel member. A couple of you guys before that were channel members too. Sorry. Jim Miller for sure. Bangkok Mark. Let's see. Here he is. Let's see. All right. Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Can't hear you.
Everybody else can hear me. Jim
Oh,
Miller,
you know what? Hang on.
he probably got me muted or something.
You're not gonna believe this.
I am gonna believe it.
You knew what it was?
No, I'm sure you had me muted or something.
I had the tab muted. Remember I said I'm gonna mute the tab. I'm such a jackass. I'm sorry, man.
Let me show you
I need to
something.
put my Tech Wizard thing back up on here.
At least you got it figured out.
Yeah, it was definitely me, sorry. But then I still don't know what was causing the other shit. But
Can you hear this?
I think it's gone now.
Tell me if you can hear this.
Yeah, I can hear that.
Okay.
Unrelated, but yes, I can hear
Unrelated.
that.
I thought I couldn't hear it. I've got these little weird. You can tell me if you can hear this one.
Jay, what up, man?
Can you hear that?
Angelo, what's up? Channel members, by the way. Thank you guys. I'm not giving out fireworks today. I'm just not feeling it.
Did you hear the music or did that one not come through?
I didn't hear anything there. Double D10, what up, man? Channel member.
I've got
Steve
sound
Coverlight, what up? I mean, Wombat.
and some of them work and some of them don't come into the mix.
That is
And that's
weird.
the coolest one.
JD, what up? Kraken Sun, channel member. Crazy Roach, channel member. What's up? You guys are all channel members. Damn.
Man, tonight's
Except
been
for this guy. I'm just kidding. What's up, Steve? Yeah, random echo. I know. I don't know what it was, man. The
So
Kleenex of countertops. I've never heard of it, but dude, it makes a banger of a slider.
It's a great material. The little pieces, we cut it a lot because we offered it as a countertop.
It's not heavy either.
No, it makes a great worry stone. Before we ever did magnets, I used to carry little pieces around that some of the different countertop companies would make these little things. They were kind of shaped like that Boston thing that they sent. So
Fade it out there.
This shape used to be made out of corian all the time by the different people that sold countertops, and it would have the color on the side.
What is that? Oh, that Vosti thing?
Right. This is what a corian sample used to look like. If you were like a homeowner and you went and you were going to get a couple of colors, you weren't sure, they'd give you these little samples.
But I thought you said you couldn't choose your color.
Well, they won't let you choose it probably because they bought remnants or got remnants for next to nothing.
But they could still have a bunch of red ones and a bunch of whatever.
It takes brain power, dude. They're over there with probably in a warehouse. That shit's probably been sitting.
Yeah, they're like $80. We'll just make them and sell them. Fuck it. Or maybe the dealer was like, I don't feel like dealing with it.
But if you lay a cigarette on it, it'll put a damn black mark on it.
Marcel, did I show you I did. I showed you the Javelot. I got it out yesterday, and this thing is a monster. You
haven't talked about how it was outside Thursday night.
I gotta get in a field or something because basically anywhere. I live in a cul-de-sac. Anywhere I aimed it that wasn't the sky, it just lit up. Like, so. But that's like tops. It's probably like 50, 100 yards tops that I was hitting. It's supposed to go 1,000, I think.
I'm across the street from a cemetery. So like when I turn off my lights late at night and I'll do a couple of little light shorts, I'm shooting it out at a street that's probably 4 blocks away.
Half that I can't seem to, there it is.
Can you twist that beam down or is it all
no, so you either do a half click on the back for this, which is like a really low, or you can click it for a high or turbo. You can also hold for both. And then and then you also have a switch in the front. So once you have it on, you can cycle.
Are there any drivers that you're aware of that allow you to take the beam of a light and change it from a spotlight to a floodlight, or is that all done with the lens?
That I believe would be done with a lens, and you would have to. I don't know how that would work. It would have to be like a rotary that adjusts brightness, and then another one that adjusts that.
Yeah, I don't know. All I know, I think it's probably lens related.
Mayor So would know better than me. I got this one in yesterday. Some Amazon brands called Charvel.
Charvel.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's like squared at the front. This is supposed to go 1,000 feet, not meters, but it's got a 21 700 click to on, momentary if you want, and then button down here to cycle. And I mean, it gets pretty bright. I think it has 5 modes. Yeah.
So look at the difference in my Micro Laser DX.
Yeah. Well, your laser has
that's my Focus Works.
Your laser has no spill. This has a hot spot and then a bunch of spill around it.
It
actually feels pretty good. I mean, it's like $80, but it feels pretty good. I was pretty surprised. Got a reflector in there. I mean, I thought it was going to be junk, but it's actually pretty good.
I bet if I hold this here, I can start smoking my background. I can
probably heat your background.
I could probably you can feel the heat. Not hot enough to burn. But
that's crazy.
This will go, they say, like a quarter of a mile. This is the one
That's a laser, right?
Well, it's a flashlight. It's called an LEP, laser emitted projector.
That's what I meant. It's an LEP, right? The only thing I have that's near that is this little lumen top thing.
Yeah, it's a weird technology. They've got them at
which is not a LEP.
I've got a cool county order I thought was going to hit today, but it doesn't come till Monday. Have you seen the little Sharpie minis? They look like
marker?
They look like a Sharpie, but they're short.
No, that sounds cool though.
But they make CountyCom, go to their site. They make a little titanium capsule for that. So
I have a code for CountyCom.
I wish I knew. What is it? Lefty 10? I
got a code for everything, dude. I don't know. You guys need to check out my LinkedIn or my link tree. I meant to do a live or a video where I go through all the links, talk about the brands.
Dude, I've got to I've got to get all my stuff set up. I think I've got to finish something with Kaiser.
Should be Lefty 10. I think Josh might be able to pull it. It's in the description of the live, but anyway.
They changed their logo.
What am I looking up? Sharpie?
Just go titanium pen. Yeah, Sharpie or Sharp. There you go. No. Sharpie K. There it is on the right.
Oh, I think I am sort of remembering this now.
It's called the Sharpie Junior.
Oh, no. I was thinking of there's a brand that's making little cases for Sharpies in general.
You can also use it. It shows a picture like a pill storage thing if you're out in the woods.
This to me is, I don't know. I would rather spend the $100 and get the bolt action Sharpie.
I got the bolt action Sharpie.
I know, but I'm saying for people who are contemplating.
I'd buy 40 because this is easy as it is to cut those things out. I was on Amazon today just looking, and I think that comes with 2. I forget. And I don't know how long they'll last, but I think the little small one, I think it'll just be convenient. I don't know how heavy it's going to be. I'm never going to be carrying it with me.
What are you talking about? Cut what? What are you talking about?
Because he's got it, but it is a pain to unscrew the lid. I can see that. But that's why you can use it as a stash tube, too.
But hold on, wait. What were you saying about cutting?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you said you have to cut something.
I said carrying. I'm not going to be carrying it. probably. It's probably gonna be used around the house. That's
Oh,
what
I
I
thought
u
you were talking about you had to cut the tubes for the Marksmith.
Oh, that's what I meant. So, don't you if you buy the retractable Sharpies and you're gonna modify them, don't you have to cut the end off to get the tube out?
So you can just buy them already cut from Soul Built. Now on here it's $10. You get two. I think the
Yeah,
refills.
if you'll pull up the, regular Sharpies, because 'cause I've seen somebody cut them apart, I think you even talked about it. They're a lot cheaper if you buy the click button Sharpies, if I'm not mistaken.
No, that's the thing. I looked it up and it's not cheaper.
Really?
Now I think the price there went up a little bit. Just hang on. Let me
That's on Amazon? I don't have that link. I need to put that link on my thing.
Marksmith here refills. So they were selling them for $5. Yeah. So here, $5, you get two. That's the exact same price.
That's fair.
Yeah, I would just order them from them. They're pre-cut, ready to go, and you can order any color or whatever.
Go back to Amazon and shoot and search Junior Sharpie, because 'cause I'm still got my little titanium one. I'm gonna use that mother too.
And did you see the tubes for regular Sharpies?
No, I didn't see those, but I was just on Meritech or CountyCom, whatever it's called.
Junior Sharpie, these?
Mini. I think it's the Mini. Yeah, that's the one that
Yeah,
that
those are hideous.
it encapsulates. Well, you're good.
I mean, yeah, but you get four for $8. That's not bad. Now you can get this Sharpie holder. They sell these. Maybe that wasn't the best terminology. This thing.
Sharpie case or cover.
Case, yeah. See, it's a steel case that you can put your Sharpie in.
Oh, that's
But I
pretty
don't
cool.
really understand why.
With the
Like,
caps, it should be bougie because the cap doesn't do any better.
but if
Keeps
you're
the
being bougie, just get this.
Yeah, but how much was that kit? $12?
Yeah,
Did
but
good.
it's not bougie. It's a fucking steel tube that has Sharpie written all over it. This
Bougie
is
if you're at
titanium. It's a bolt action.
your office and you're using your Sharpie for,
This
you
is
know.
pimp. You can have it modified to say dead nuts.
Who did the laser on it for you?
They do it. If you order it from them, I don't know if you could do it through Amazon, but oh, I got a new knife in that you probably would really like.
Your knife's back.
Tori Casey, what up? What'd you say?
I've got to send your knives back. This, dude, I can't get this out of my pocket.
Well, make sure you do a video on it.
I've done a video on it. I've done videos on all of them.
On the Kaladin? Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need to order those.
because I had my Kaladin. I did a whole amendment where I showed the frame lock next to the liner lock, but this stays in my pocket, dude.
Yeah.
This is, I mean, I don't know if you saw my video on it. My slip joints don't perform. It just got right over 100 views. But yeah, this is my favorite slip joint. I call it one of those transitional slip joints, like the Vanishes, where you don't have to be a slip joint person. This makes a great first slip joint.
We tried to do that with the barley too, because it's got the choil.
Dude, the barley was, for me, for just your average.
Oh, I actually got it back.
It's hard to get. I loved it. It was just, it came and went without any fanfare. I don't, and I'm not going to say this, but I don't buy a lot from them. I mean, you taught me and showed me they had this. I love that knife. It was not really available that I remember.
Well, they did a pre-order. It was up for a while.
How many did they order, just out of curiosity?
I really don't know what the deal is. I think they were planning on ordering and then getting some more versions or something. I don't think there was a ton of pre-orders because they didn't market it well.
I would have bought one, but didn't know that it came and went, and I'd forgotten about, because that was
You
before.
also didn't care about slip joints when this came out.
I did. I think that's when I had the fever, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I've really backed off the slip joints, where I haven't backed off the fixed blades. I still am crazy about them. I have 2 Jack Wolfs.
Hold that up, because I really think they're related. You kind of have a short, a little bit more taller version of this in the nip slip there.
Dude, did you see,
Like
if you watch
bigger
my
knives.
video, I compare this to one of the most ergonomic knives. Let me grab it.
Bigger and thinner on the barley. So I think they're good companions.
Dude, this knife, everybody will tell you the Dragonfly
I still need to get a good dragonfly.
this is a ZDP, an old one, but the ergos on this, because of the choil, make it a much bigger knife. Look at the ergos compared to the nip slip.
Yeah. When we designed the nip, when we were figuring out what size to go with,
Another great small knife. Look at the grip of the nip slip. You have more for your hand than you do on the TRM Nerd, which is a great one.
yeah. But yeah, the dragonfly was the size that we kind of wanted to model the nip after.
Well, I used it in my video to compare it because it is the perfect, and it feels to me, it feels like I had the QSP out with it, and I think it's because it's got the titanium and then the insert that makes it feel more substantial in a good way than even the exclusive hedgehog from TRM or T.
I think it's the QSP did such a good job with the contouring. They really rounded that bitch out.
Dude, I mean,
If
needless.
you haven't handled the other prototypes from
No,
Kuvi and
no,
Concept, they're so much flatter. That
no.
one just and then the full height hollow grind, the belt set, like all of it is just better.
In my video, I said it was like 98% because I wasn't 100% sure that this was the way it was going to be, and it is. I think it's perfect. I saw your changes. That was on the. I
Skipping
saw
ahead
the
here, I'm
on
still
this, dude. I
stuck
think
on
this
that
is perfect.
microphone.
This goes live tomorrow morning, and I was a
What's up, Paul
hater.
Mills?
I was a hater of this pelican looking knife.
I know, dude. That's why I wanted you to check out the V2 because it's fucking sick.
Dude, it's so good. And I don't think the
What's
V1
up,
was
Justine?
bad. It's one of those things where if you don't carry it,
Yeah, but for me, the V1, it's not as bad as the Growler V1 to V2, but it's a similar situation. Like the Mash V1 to V2 is more like minor quality of life updates. But the Growler and the Stout V1 to V2 are like massive. We have to fix this shit to make it better stuff. But if you don't start with one thing, you can't get to the other thing. So, like, I don't mind saying that the Stout V1 is not as good. It's not even close. It's
well, they
not a
said
bad
the
knife.
best.
It's a good
They said
knife for the price. It was a good knife, and it was our first fucking knife. But like, even if you compared the Stout V1 to the Pony, like, yeah, it's more premium, but everything else about the Pony is more dialed in. Contouring, the side, mostly the contouring, really the thinness. That was
anywhere is the
always,
best. I'm definitely going to pick up a Stout V2.
yeah,
I'm going to do my best to pick up a Stout V2 because I
dude.
do
We
love
got
this.
you, man. We got you. I had a couple of people email me the last few days to cancel. You get those where they're like, "I need the money for something else. Can you
Is it
cancel?"
a pre-order?
Yeah.
I'll just can you switch spaces out? Can you give somebody else that space to buy in? I mean, I know they do
I
that.
literally thought I was like, Javon would just take this guy's space, but
I want,
I cancel it. I'll sell you one when they're ready. Like, there's no
well, I want
reason for you to
pre-order
pre-order
it.
it now. You know what I mean?
You know who
Um,
Saigon Kick is?
yeah, the magnet guy.
Dude, he sent me, I tried to do magnet mods. What's that? Is that a raccoon with frag?
Yeah, so they sent me this aluminum with Nitro V.
That's such a good knife.
This
I'm
is the one
getting
I was talking about when I said I have one I think you'd like. Yeah, it's really well done. It doesn't have the same spring as the Dachshund, but it's still good. It's not bad, and I much prefer this over the button lock. But there's something about this Dachshund that is just really damn good.
Have you seen that? I picked this.
Uh,
That's
I'm
the
trying to
CJRB.
guess. Is it like a pyrite or something?
It's a CJRB. what's it called? It came in today. I did an unboxing
Looks
on
pretty
it.
cool. Did you guys see the new knife from Nick, Niche Designs?
No, I don't think I've seen that.
Muted. Okay, we're good. Hey, Knife Standards, what's up, dude? He's here. If you guys haven't seen my video on the Perry custom, I have that from him. Let me know what you want me to do with this, dude. I don't know if anybody hit you up to buy it, but it's for sale.
Show it.
So, what?
Show it. Is it already boxed up?
Oh, shit,
wrapped
yeah.
up?
Sorry.
That's a pretty box.
No, it's one of those like Chinese fidget boxes. It's not that nice. I mean, it's fine, but it's not like a Pelican case.
That looks slick. Is that just stonewash tie? That looks
This
pretty.
is the guy's first knife. I think it's a Ronin, it's called. It's his first custom, handmade. $625, I think he's selling it for. I think it's Magna Cut. Yeah, Magna Cut. And the action is, I mean, it's really good. It's centered. My only gripe with it, which, you know, I hate, I have to point shit out, is the tip is a little high. So, like, if you put your finger in there, you can, you know, I'm catching it right there. I don't think it would really be an issue for most people, but that's one of my OCD things. But I'll be honest, I've sent 2 customs back. No, 2 or 3 back for that reason. So it seems to be a thing with custom makers where what?
When they try to get it in the handle, you've got that. It's too close.
I don't know why they do it. I think they just don't realize what they're doing. What you have, so the thing with customs is, I learned this working with Greg on my Sparrow. What I learned was these guys spend like not hours, not days. They spend like hundreds of hours on these, right? Making you a knife or making a knife. If they do it by hand, I mean, think about the work that goes into sculpting the scales, making it line up perfectly. Just in my head, trying to imagine something centering up is like insane.
Yeah.
But they put so much work into all those little details that, like, the way Greg explained it to me, because I sent my Sparrow back for a couple little things. And I never mind that. You know, when I get a knife, a custom knife, I always assume there's going to be some little things that I personally, it bothers me or whatever. And if the maker's cool, they'll just say, send it back. They'll fix the little things and be done with it. But like what I learned from Greg was, he's like, I spent hundreds of hours on that knife. And like, I never think it's perfect. So I could keep chipping away at that thing and you would never get it. So like at some point I have to be like, okay, it's good, and send you the knife. And then, you know, hopefully there's, you know, I caught everything that I could catch, or it's not really about catching issues. It's about perfecting the knife. Right.
Right.
And so I think it just gets to a point where the maker's like, all right, this is good to go. You know what I mean?
Well, you
And
think
they'll miss things. They're human beings, and they're spending, you know, maybe he was really focused on the detent when he was getting ready to ship this out. He didn't pay, you know, he wasn't staring at the tip. Or maybe to him, this is perfectly fine. Who am I to say, you know,
he's not. Think
that's
of it
up
also
to
like
whoever owns it.
like a piece of art. If somebody's making
Right.
something by hand, a one-off, they're gonna make like a bunch of them over time. Number 2, then they'll make the 3rd one, the
Right.
4th one, and
And
hopefully
again, it's
they refine
handmade.
it over time.
If you bought this and hit the guy up and were like, hey, can you just tuck that tip in? I'm sure he'd be like, yeah, sure, send it. And then it'd be fine. You
How
know,
would you put the tip in? Is there room for it to?
I don't know how that works. I'm not sure. That's what I was trying to show you. I don't know what you would do. I guess you would just have to bring the tip down a little bit, right? And then
Dude, I never test. If I can run my hand over a knife, and I spine whacked this today on the unboxing.
yeah,
just
like see right here, I'm doing this and I'm catching it. Like it's catching my skin there. So
Really,
I'm not digging in. I'm just going like this and it's catching. Again, I
yeah.
think in your pocket it'd be fine. But anyway, if you ask anybody who's like a custom knife collector, they'll tell you all their knives have fucking weird issues. Like it's a matter of like how far you want to go with your OCD. And I'm one of those people that is very OCD about stuff, so I just don't own customs. But anyway, it has a great sound. Ow, that hurt. It
That
has
looks
good
kinda cool.
action. It's
I
got a
love
finger
the look of it. I
coil.
think it's a very unique looking, attractive knife. It reminds me a little bit,
It's
without the
really
prick
good.
point, of my, Fortis.
Yeah.
Or Neferus, I'm sorry.
For his first knife, this thing is incredible. It really is. I was blown away with it. And I hate that tip thing because it like I feel like it takes away from all that because it's just I harp on shit like that. But
Well,
I
something you
like
need.
it's really crazy that this is the guy's first knife, like out of his shop, custom. I'm sure he made other ones, but it's the first one he sold anyway. So can't imagine what the guy's gonna do with 100 under his belt or whatever. So anyway, somebody buy this. He's selling it for $625.
Did you get the email from Skip that they're gonna have some knives available?
I did not.
That one you reviewed?
I don't think my code will work.
No, it's not. I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying that they're gonna have some.
That's cool. Yeah, the hostage, the Harrison Ford, the fugitive.
Yeah, I forget what you called it.
It's the fugitive. I knew it was a Harrison Ford movie. I mixed up hostage. That's a good movie too with Bruce Willis. Hey Kresk, what up? Justin, Ohio, what's going on?
Did I ever show you my Oak City leather sheath for my
He said he was gonna pick one up, Crewwear. Oh, by the way, Crewwear. Check it out. Exclusive knife joker, para 3, lightweight in Crewwear.
Ooh. How do you
Thought you
like the
might like that.
lightweight?
You weren't here the other night, so I didn't get to show you, but it's really
How do you
nice.
like the
I mean,
lightweight? I've never had the only one I've got's the Dragonfly. And I
what,
can flick,
lightweight?
yeah. Yeah, that's the only lightweight Spyderco, and it doesn't, the FRN doesn't bother me. And you saw the
Sure.
action on this one.
Yeah, the action on this
Yeah.
is good. I mean, it's tight, and I mean, I can swing it down. I know before maybe I was flicking it down. I don't know. Maybe it just needs a little oil, but yeah, it swings down. It's got a little stick, but it has a good detent. So yeah, I like it a lot. I think I'm gonna keep this around for a like a yard knife or around the house knife, something with really good edge retention, something I can beat up. I'm not gonna be too worried about. It's got a coated blade, so it's not gonna rust. Basically perfect for those purposes. But yeah, Knife Joker sent this to me, so check it out. He has them available. This dark green FRN is beautiful. I usually don't like green, but this is really dark.
It looks almost black.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Other than the compression lock, that's a little tough for me left-handed. It's a really great knife. There it goes. I was wondering what was going on earlier. Now it's dropping. It's weird. Anyway, that was one I got in. I have a couple other ones that I got in a while ago that are dropping on the 15th, and it is fucking fire. Some cool shit coming.
From who? Spyderco? Or just in general?
Good to see you, man. I don't know if I'm supposed to say, so I won't, but
Okay, no worries.
yeah, some cool stuff. Better have me a V2, Kev. Sure, we could figure something out. Love to buy a V2 for the pre-order prices, but I don't think I want to spend $375 for it though. Well, that's why we had the pre-order prices. Yeah, man, it's an expensive knife because it's expensive to make. Using best tech with fat carbon and tie and milling and Vanex was just, I mean, I would venture to guess it probably costs more than like the J capes that recently came out, and those were 500. I would probably say we paid more than they did for those, and we're charging 375. So, to me the price is fair, but you don't know what we paid. So,
Yeah. Just holding it, I can see it.
yeah, I mean, you throw Vanex on that, and it's not only like holding it. I mean, if Riot made it, it'd probably be just as good. I don't know. Best Tech's getting fucking really good though.
Yeah, I
Riot
mean,
is having some little quirks that I don't like, where Best Tech is really just getting better and better and better. But Riot is a lot cheaper than Best Tech. That would have been probably $50 cheaper with Riot. But I can't get a hold of anybody there. I'm not waiting 18 months. Like, it's not worth it. I'd rather get you guys a knife to buy for a little more than wait forever and not.
I
So
love the way that the hole is cut out. I love I'm not gonna say sharpness. I love the way it catches. I hope you don't change the hole at all.
it's they're 150 Crewwear on Knife Joker. It's not
That's
bad, I think. USA made and everything. Sorry, what were you saying about the hole or what?
perfect. I hope you're not changing anything on it.
Now, the only thing we changed on the prototypes are we changed the clip so that it would go into wire clip slots. And then, so it only has one screw and it fits into a wire clip slot. So that way you could put a wire clip on it. Well, you guys found out Thursday they put all wire clips on them. So we're waiting on the milled clips to come. We did get
My text.
when we ordered them, we ordered extra milled clips, and that's all they made was the extra ones. And so Colin has a few. He tested it and he said they're great. So the clip's great, everything works great, the knives are great. We just got to wait for more clips. So like I said Thursday, if it gets to the end, Chinese New Year and we don't have the clips, then we'll probably just send the knives out and then send the clips later. But if we can get them in the next couple of weeks, I'd rather just do it that way. It's just easier all around for us, for you.
Send out 2 packages. That sucks.
I mean, it's not the end of the world. It'd be a lot more work for us, but we're going to have a lot of people who are going to be like, what the fuck? Because nobody, like 90% of people aren't reading our emails or, whatever. It amazes me how many times I get messages asking for updates on the stout. And I'm like, I get it. I mean, you can't follow everybody, but like, I feel like I give an update every time I'm on a live. I give an update. On my YouTube videos and on Instagram. But maybe we got to do a better job sending out like email updates. Maybe there might be a lot of people who just follow us on email. Like, I guess
And
that's
maybe
a good thing. It means we have more people out
excited.
there that aren't just following me.
Exactly, and they're anticipating it, and they're excited, and they're just asking.
Yeah. No, I don't mind. I just think it's funny because I'm like, I just gave an update. Maybe I should do videos like every month. Just do like a Devo update, and
Do you have a YouTube
um,
channel for Devo?
what?
Do you have a Devo Knives YouTube
Nah,
channel?
I've thought about it but I
You
feel
need to
like
do one that you and Colin can do, not for just to do updates where when people search on Google for
yeah,
knife, they have more chances of finding a stout. Because I still think there's a huge, huge opportunity to reach people outside of our little microcosm.
I
And
know that, but
the knife.
we would have to have knives to sell those people, and like, I don't know. We're still
All I'm saying
figuring out what we want to do. Like, I don't know
is,
if we want to be a big company and making thousands of these things at a time. Like, I like doing the smaller runs and figuring out what we could do better and then making them better quicker. And I don't
and
know.
they're cool. I mean, that's still it still would be, I don't think, a lot of work to have a branded Devo channel where maybe you just have a video on each knife or the knife that you
It would be easy enough for me to switch back and forth. I just feel like I've done it all on the Lefty channel, and that's where I have all the people. So it's like, You know, I would probably be uploading the video twice so that I can show it here and there. And then, I don't know. That's some stuff I think I would do if I went full time, you know? Just not
Yeah, well,
there
you got
yet.
time to do that. That's some
Um,
down the road.
the Growler V2s, the new run just finished up, or it's finishing up. So they should be in, I don't know, the next month or two. You should see a drop at White Mountain Knives for those.
I'm sending Pocket Metal the V2 that I bought for him to check out. He was interested in. I'm sending him my slayback because he's tried the big slayback from MBK, and I'm gonna send him the Growler to check out.
Newfound respect for Gapka. No sirree, Bob. I still think that's funny. I reached out to him and I was like, "Hey, man, I just want to clear the air." He was like, "Fuck you."
You must have
He's
just.
like, he said, "Fuck." He's like, "Fuck clearing the air." Like, all right, dude.
That's
Fair
just
enough.
bizarre. I mean, I guess they're angry people out there, right? They're people that.
I don't know what I did to that guy to piss him off so much. But you know, it gets to a point where like he pissed me off. So then, you know, I was talking shit, obviously. I was just telling the story, which was talking shit, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. But it's something again you learn with these makers, man. It's their artwork. Like they take it personal. You know, it's hard for them not to. It's frustrating to me when you see makers who get like pissed when people sell their stuff because it's like, listen, man, like I might love the knife. I'm not even talking about me. I'm talking in general, but like they might love the knife, but they spent $2,000 on it or whatever.
And
And
they need.
maybe, you know, maybe their dog got fucking some kind of issue and they have to cut a, you know, whatever. Like, and it's $5,000. They need to sell some shit because they're not just made out of money, you know. I don't know.
Yeah, I would think it'd be petty to get ticked off after you've been paid for your knife.
Yeah, the only thing would bother me is, and I've talked to makers about this, is like if somebody like begs you to do a custom and then you do it and then they sell it like a month later, like that might be annoying. Or somebody
'Cause they're
who waits like 6 months or a year, you know, whatever, they pay $2,000 and then they sell the knife like right when they get it, they post it up. Like that kind of shit might bother me, I guess. To me
right.
personally, once I sell a knife, it's your knife. You do whatever the fuck. Like I wanted the money. That was my part of the transaction. So you do whatever you want. But I don't make custom knives, so it's different, you know?
Yeah, and I could see how that would rub you the wrong way because it's inflating the secondary pricing. But
Yes. And you're not getting it. That's
yeah,
one I've heard one maker say, yeah, like, so I'll sell it for, you know, $2,000 or whatever, $1,000 for a custom, and then people are buying them for $3,000. It's like, well, that kind of sucks because I can't get $3,000 for them. I guess he could if he asked for them. I don't know. It's interesting. That the tip is not a quick fix without changing the closing geometry. Yeah, that was one thing I thought about. I didn't say is you could adjust the stop pin, I guess, where the stop pin lands. You could even just chew out a little bit more. Doesn't that knife have a, hold on. I'm sure somebody said this already, but depending on how much space there is in there, if you know, where does it hit the stop pin? Man, that stop pin's in there. Shit. Oh, it hooks onto the stop pin. So yeah, you see how it hooks onto the stop pin? Let's see. Stop pin's right there. Can you see the stop pin in there?
I do.
So it does kind of do it weird. It's not like a traditional one. It kind of has this
Kinda
hook.
it wraps it, doesn't it?
But I wonder if you cut that hook a little deeper, wouldn't that let it close a little further? You literally just need like the tiniest bit to at least just make it where you can clear your finger. And then I think nobody would care. Like it's very close. It's almost like he did it all perfect. And then maybe when he sharpened it, he just took a little too much off at the tip. Or maybe somebody else sharpened it after. I don't know. That's possible.
Yeah,
Um,
telling.
not blaming ATR or anything, but There's a lot of things that could be but it could be an easy fix depending on who's looking at it.
So tell me if you can hear this. What's up, Edgy? Did you hear that?
No.
All right, so you don't hear that one. How about this one?
Heard the 15th a few times. Someone's going to cry. Yeah, you probably won't care, so don't worry about it. Mahomes just shattered his helmet? How the fuck do you do that?
You're
Is he
behind. I
okay?
don't feel like it's real cold wherever they're playing.
Is he okay? Would be my first question.
Yeah, I
He's
think they said everything was okay.
Him and Andy Reid together are just ridiculous. Which reminds me, the Eagles are just trash. When do they play? I have no trouble paying $375 provided I have the money. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, Riyadh's cheaper than Best Tech because, well, Best Tech, they don't have manufacturing. They're like a third party, but they're really good at it. So, like, they're extremely communicative.
I think they're logistical people.
What?
I think they're logistical people. So they pull all, you could be getting some work done from companies like Riot to Kaiser. They're just getting it all put together.
And to be fair, a lot of those companies are, because they're just using different shops for different things. And, maybe they do some of the stuff in-house, but I think there are a couple of shops like maybe Riot and that do all their own stuff, but it's more common to have, outsourced stuff. But that's why, Best Tech has a staff of people doing, engineer work, doing customer service. They're very communicative compared to anybody. QSP is very good too. But Best Tech is the best. You shoot an email, you get a response in, like, I usually get a response in a couple of hours, let alone overnight. So yeah, it's a lot different with Kubi. I love Kubi, but like it could be days in between answers, and they fuck shit up. Like you get prototypes with the wrong shit on it, and you're like, what is this? They remade those, but so it is what it is, but they are expensive. When you're talking premium knife, they're the most expensive that I've come across. But is it worth it? You tell me. Maybe if we used Riot, we could have sold that for. Maybe we could have sold it for the 325 or 350. But we actually have the knives versus waiting till 2025. It's all a balance, I guess. But you guys have to decide if it's worth paying for. But that's why we did the pre-order at. We took $50 off for that, hoping that would make sense for more people. So,
Metal Inquisitor.
But then again, I think there's a couple dealers that got them, and it's possible one or more of those have coupon codes, so you might be able to get it for a little less. Devo is the next Benchmade. So you're saying our prices are going to be outrageous?
I think he just meant y'all were going to get big.
I don't think so. He usually talks shit. I still can't tell if he's being sarcastic or he's just being a dick, but we have our little stripes. I identify as a flashlight. No, I didn't even bring up flashlight. Oh, I did. I showed you those couple ones, but I didn't even go crazy about it.
How are your tritium mods gone? Did you get your tritium in?
Who whines about participation trophies? Oh, were you talking about Mahomes? That'd be kind of weird. But my wife was she wants to sign my kid up for this like running thing. She's 3. And it, like I read the thing and it was like $45, right? Or $50 registration. They get like a bag, a shirt, and a trophy. And I was like, they get a fucking trophy? Like I'm just buying the trophy? Like she doesn't have to do shit.
She's got to run at that
I know, but
age.
like when you're 3, that's when you should lose. And that's when you should learn to like try to be better because you actually can get better.
We'll
Like
take the trophy away from her when it gets home and
you know,
smash it. And say, look,
like
you
I'm
didn't win.
35 or whatever. I'm not getting better at running. You can give me the trophy. But somebody who could actually like strive to get better at a physical thing, you shouldn't just give them trophies.
My daughter started when she was 8 years old swimming competitively at her swim team when Michael Phelps was doing his thing, and she got the friends in the neighborhood were really really good, so she got to where she was a Southeastern Conference cut swimmer at 7th grade. She swam for the high school in 7th grade. Well, anyway, the middle school knew she was athletic and wanted her to run track because they didn't have anybody doing distance, and she did because she was up for shit like that, and it fucked her knee up. So it, depending on what they like to do, track is a great thing, and running's great for you, but it is high impact when you get older.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Shane? How's it going, man? Good to
Chalmer,
see you here.
he always straight up ignores me. I get so mic conscious. I felt like you probably didn't hear me
Who?
when I asked you if you'd gotten your tritium in and done
Oh,
any
sorry.
tritium on.
No, I just got distracted. I never ordered. Well, I ordered it, but I ordered it to a friend who's doing mods for me, so I don't have
I
them yet. I'm supposed to just get back a bunch of optics with tritium in them, and then I can just put it in whatever I want. What's that?
This is tritium, but you can't see it because it's already
Oh,
broke.
okay. Gotcha.
It's
Yeah,
got
there
like
was no way we were gonna see that.
no. I can put it down here under my table and see it. I did pink, blue,
Uh,
green, and pink's by far
Later,
the
Greg.
weakest color. Jay, that's funny. Takes
Best
his
site
dog.
has to pay Riot. I don't think so. I don't think Riot's doing their work because they're different. Like there's just different qualities about them. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you who my most impressive frame lock is. One of them is Kubi. I picked
Eagles.
this up
Thanks,
last
right
week
now.
just because it was a frame lock, the S-Tau.
How far behind am I? 6 minutes. You put magnets in there?
No,
Oh wait, that has a frame lock. Yeah.
this is the S-Tau.
That's a knife where you were talking about the stout blade. That one, I don't know, aesthetically just doesn't work for me. Like it's too long and then rounded at the end. It's kind of weird to me.
I need it to go. I might send it to Satu and have him grind it.
Or maybe it's the handle being more square with the rounded tip. I don't know what it
It's
is.
a little funky. What I really liked about it, and I didn't know why they didn't put this in the X towel or the big towel, is the rear flipper.
In the what towel?
In the big towel or this one right here.
I think traditionally it had a flipper tab.
Well, it does have a flipper tab.
So what are you
What?
talking about?
I'm losing my mind. I didn't remember it did. They both got a flipper.
Uh,
I've got too many knives. Didn't Backpack B put a hole in one of these?
yeah, the Niners are pretty fucking stacked, man. Brown is out. Yeah, that's what he gets for talking shit.
Night's Edge.
uh,
Yeah, I put magnets in my pulsar and it makes no difference. And then Saigon sent me one that he modded with different magnets and he countersinks them. And dude, this is night and day over this one.
all right, I was wrong, Ant. I apologize. Sometimes I can't tell, man. I don't know if you just have a sarcastic sense of humor like me, or I don't know. Anyway, appreciate it. I just don't know if we want to go that route. I know that seems stupid, but like, you don't have to try to get bigger and bigger and bigger and like, you know what I mean? If we can get to a point where Colin and I can like have a decent living off of it, we don't have to just like try to make as much money as we can. I feel like that's where companies just lose their, you know, I don't know.
No, the difference in exploiting the market and meeting the demand and growing demand to people that are going to appreciate your shit. It just depends on what makes the most sense. It might make more sense to be a 2 or 3 person company selling X amount of knives than a 15-person company selling 10 times more. You don't know that until you get into it and think about it.
Right.
But you've got
Gotcha.
options.
Yeah. I wasn't reading it tonight. Sorry. I'm off my
That's
game.
I'm sure you can tell me, but I do not know right off the top of my head. I do know
What?
this is the ones that I took off that I put the magnet in. That's an Amazon rare earth magnet. And I can tell you the ones in the scales that came in this scale are a bigger circumference. And then he countersinks them and he puts a cabinet stop, a little rubber cabinet stop right beside it. So the blade has no chance of coming in contact with it.
That's how the factor was, right?
I didn't ever, I played with Jared and Kara's, but I didn't ever live with one. So I'm not that familiar with it.
It's on the way, Mike.
Palmer, I think
Jim
they
just
did totally
being
unfuck the name situation. It's still NAF sale for right now.
You'd have to put it near your taint.
So let's do this sound test again. Tell me if you can hear this sound effect.
I don't think anyone is trying to stop healthy competition. I guess. I don't know. The whole trophy thing is just weird. I can't hear anything.
All right, so you didn't hear anything on that one. How about this one?
I hear that one.
Wonder why that one, that makes no fucking sense. So that's the one you can hear. You didn't hear that one, right?
Yeah, I heard that one.
The horn?
Yeah.
So the horn, the top 2 right ones work. All right, I'll figure it out.
Crispy.
Tell me if you hear the cricket.
Nope.
And you don't hear the rap scratch.
I heard that.
You can hear the scratching?
Do it again. Oh,
But
I heard it for a second, unless you're mouthing it too. I can't tell.
it's weird. I mean, I think the longer I don't know. I'll figure it
I think
out.
it's your microphone, dude. You just need to check your mic settings and have it not cut everything out.
I can have yeah, maybe that is it.
Because you're hearing it in person, right?
Yeah. I'm hearing it in person.
So your mic, what it does is it filters out anything that's not your voice.
And there's one setting, I've got a new little processor deal, a new interface that I'm trying to get figured out.
See,
And it's
that's the
not
kind
going.
of shit I don't want to get involved with. Like
Oh, I
all
can
the
download
extra
the
shit,
USB mic.
microphones and cameras and all this shit. Then you need accessories for all this shit. You got to learn how to use all that shit. And how much does it really get you? Like, I'm sure I could find an app online that just lets me make those noises and I could just add them in. What?
I didn't say anything.
Did you make a fart noise or something? I heard something. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I just got to figure my settings out. No, I got it just for the interface. It's just a little road interface. That's what I had before.
I don't know where Saigon gets his
I can find out.
Still ever unfuck the name. Yeah, they're fine, man. They talked to Brent and then they didn't change the name. I think you answered that earlier, but they're working on a new name. They've run a couple by me. I haven't really loved any of them. And this time I've actually given feedback. I feel bad because last time they told me ahead of time and I just like didn't even pay attention. I was just like, yeah, cool. And then the day they were changing it, I was like, oh, this is bad. Feel like a dick. I already trademarked Knife Hawk. That's a good one, man. You should run that by them.
Well, that's what I thought because it's the same type of deal, right? Except I think Knife Owl. I think when if you look at their analytics, I guarantee you they get more traffic. I know they do from me from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. than they do from 12 p.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah, I still don't understand what Knife Owl was meant, like what that meant exactly.
You're hunting shit, right? So an owl's a hunter.
Yeah, but it's not the first choice I would think for a hunter.
Unless they know that most people are buying stuff late at night, if that's reality.
Like Knife Hawk to me makes sense. Immediately I go, okay, Hawk, fucking,
You're trying to snag it.
top predator. What do they call those?
Apex.
No, well yes, but what do they call raptors?
Yeah,
Isn't a hawk a raptor?
it is.
So I think that, and then but an owl. You say owl, I think either nighttime, like I think Winnie the Pooh and shit. Like Bambi. Like I don't think hunting knives. It doesn't click for me the way hawk does.
Right. I'm gonna have something.
Or even if you said eagle, not that makes sense, but like knife stalker, that one doesn't work. I think I saw somebody in here, Blade Walker. Never mind. I don't know. There's a bunch that I think would be great. There were some that they wanted to do, but they were taken. That's the thing. There's people out there, their literal job is to go buy web domains that they think somebody might want. They buy them for 10 cents or whatever, and then somebody comes along years later and is like, oh, I want that. And then they charge them $5,000 or whatever.
Hey, share the screen that I'm getting ready to share with you.
What's wrong with the straight? It just looks weird to me. Like if it's a rounded tip, like if he holds up the stout, which isn't the best example because it's my design. So like, of course I'm going to like it, but like the handle's rounded and so is the, where the tip is, it kind of like makes sense. Not that one doesn't, it's not like square. I don't know. It just never, for me, was like, it never made sense.
This has much more, that limits the access that you can get on the hole. So I want to get my finger right here.
Yeah, I remember it being a little difficult. And then the frame lock made it hard too, Lefty. Oh, that reminds me. I've been rocking the dabless, and it just keeps getting better and better. I put skiffs in it, figured out how to flick it lefty, and
hey,
dude, this is one you should try this. I know you don't like front flippers, I guess, but this is just, it's like next level, really good.
You middle finger flicked it though. Share the screen real quick. This is like a 5-second video.
Oh, share that. I thought you meant share this.
Have you seen this? You got to watch quickly. It's two pigeons sitting there. Watch this. They're sleeping.
Was a hawk or an owl come in and grab one?
Watch this. It's a webcam.
Goodbye.
I mean, what is that? I mean, in slow motion, look how menacing this mother is right here.
You see the eyes just like.
And just see its feet. See how quick he grabbed it?
Yeah.
The guy didn't even know it's been snatched. I saw that and just thought it was too cool. And when you go to YouTube and you search owl and pigeons or stuff like that, there's tons of videos. Because I guess they have these things called owl hawks that try to come in these nesting boxes and get the baby owls. And they've got webcams in there, and there are pictures of these hawks getting in there and the parent owls in there, and just fucking kills it, just beats the shit out of it.
Of the
and
hawk.
it's like of the hawk, and then discards the hawk's carcass out the hole, and you're watching all of it on frickin' webcam.
That's wild. Have you seen the one where the bald
Yeah,
eagle?
dude, that's a good question.
What was the one? The bald eagle like flies into the water and grabs like a giant ass fish or something. I think it was like it was a monster fish. It was so big it couldn't, like, normally they fly down, they grab the fish, and then they fly out and they take off with the fish, right? But
But
the
it's
fish
too
was
big.
so heavy that he couldn't fly out with it, so he swam. Fucking eagle swam to the shore and then dragged the fish out with his feet onto the land and then drowned it. And then I guess I don't know if he like ate it or just like dragged it into the woods and took
Yeah,
some
he
of
ate
it, or
it.
I
I
don't
mean,
know what he did.
that's why they call them raptors, because their paws or their claws are just
Yeah,
unreal. I'm gonna share one more with you.
that's where I mean that's what the dinosaur turned into, was fucking eagles and shit. They were small. Velociraptors were like really small. They weren't, people always depict them as like huge,
They were
but
the
they weren't that
scariest.
big. They were like chicken size.
And
So
just
it makes sense. They turned into like eagles and shit.
check this out. This is inside a car, so it's not gonna get gross.
Oh, so the bird thought the cat was
And watch this though. He's like, "What the fuck?"
damn, he's like, that's my lunch.
And it's just traumatized, but he's not giving up. And the little cat's like, "I'm getting out of here." Isn't that wild? I mean, it's how much. That's like a golden eagle.
That's a good looking bird, man.
Dude, there's some videos of them coming down and, like you say, getting fish out of the water. That's just insane.
I have a camera for photos and my phone for videos. Simple as that.
That's
Yeah.
all I use for all my videos. The only thing I have got a webcam.
Nice, Blade Walker. Good for you, man. Go check out Blade Walker, guys. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like the stuff you do or we do, you don't need some crazy camera. Like, you can see the knife as good as you're going to get it on my desktop videos. And maybe the background isn't the nicest color or whatever, but like, I think the point gets across enough that I don't need to go crazy. Because the thing is, if I did all that, then I would make like a quarter of the videos, maybe less. And
Yeah,
I like
what
making the videos. That's what I enjoy out of it.
yeah, and for me, it's all I needed to see. Nick Shabazz's videos, when I would watch videos early on, just seeing the knife. I mean, that's all I really want to do is see the knife. It doesn't have to be, epic. Now, I do like Average Knife Bros videos. I mean, I think he's hilarious, but that's a lot of work.
Said faction sales? I don't get it. What are we selling? Knife? Dude, I get I know I know what they meant. I'm just saying it doesn't, to me, correlate to buy, sell, trade website is what I'm saying. NAF sale makes perfect. Oh, now I get it. Now I get it. Okay. But that doesn't correlate for me. But like EDC Expo or Gear, I thought Knife Bazaar would be a cool one, but I don't know. Maybe that's too.
Knife Swap.
Yeah, but the problem is that exists.
It does already exist.
It's a Reddit thing. So they're trying to avoid any type of stuff like that, which is funny because they ran right into one. But, so it makes it hard. They had to have some connection to an owl, but terrible for the branding.
Kestrels make killer noises too, Space Ghost. We've got a lot of them here in Alabama. The American Kestrel.
What is that?
It's a little small raptor.
Almost eBay. I love how you guys are explaining it to me. I totally understand the point. I'm just saying it doesn't, like, for the purpose of the website, it doesn't make sense to me. Sorry, I should have been more clear. Is it a sign of saturation? What a sign of saturation? Owls are bad mofos. Yeah, I agree, but they're also depicted in a very friendly way too. I don't know why that matters, but falcons, hawks, eagles, even eagles are kind of depicted, in a royal kind of way. But like hawks, to me, if you say hawk, I think kill. Like if you say, falcon, I say kill. If you say owl, I say Winnie the Pooh. If you say eagle, I say bald eagle, American treasure. Like I don't instantly think kill. You know what
Damn,
I
I
mean?
can't unsee that. I'm not gonna share that one.
What?
That's brutal. Somebody said it's something. Have you ever seen an eagle with a goat? And I just went to YouTube and
Did
said
you ever
eagle.
see that show with John Cena where he plays like a superhero or something?
No,
I
thank
forget the
God.
damn show. It was pretty funny. Anyway, he had a pet eagle, a bald eagle. Like this thing was hilarious. It would just show up and do the craziest shit. I forget the name of the show, but it was fucking funny.
No, dude, I just watched a video of an eagle grabbing a
Yeah, I
mountain
was
goat,
gonna say it looked like a hawk in that video with the cat. It's a hawk.
and mountain goats are fucking huge. And so what he does is he drags it off the cliff by the leg and drops that motherfucker and goes down and gets him.
That's smart.
Yeah, very smart, efficient. It's fucked up to watch.
I think they do that regularly. They pick up game and then they drop it.
That's the deal. That's a lot of the
Right.
deal for the
So then they don't have to sit there and like peck at it or
let gravity do the work.
yeah, and then they crush some bones and it's like easier to eat, you know?
Yep, turns it into like good old foul sushi. Yuck.
The American kestrel falcon. Okay, so it is a falcon. Got it. Ever seen an eagle take off with a mountain goat? Okay, there
That's
you go.
what got me down that rabbit
That's
hole.
wild. A mountain goat? They must be strong as shit.
Dude, here, I'll share it. Fuck it.
Owl, the knives you need. Nah, that doesn't work. It doesn't work for me. Unless I'm missing something there. Oh, you want me to share it?
If you wanna see it.
What is it? Oh, okay. Well, we gotta be careful here. Dude, that is some wild
Look
shit.
how big the goat is, and the eagle's still strong enough.
Basically carried it for a second.
Yeah, carried it out there, and then he goes down and does his thing, but it's just wild, man.
That's
I
insane,
mean,
dude. Imagine turning the corner, you're just, like, looking for some grass, and this fucking massive bird just comes out of nowhere and grabs your ass.
dude, there's another one, and I'm telling you, go watch this when you get a chance. It's a cougar,
Secret
or
of
what's
the
the one
Dome?
with the
What is
spot?
that?
It's a leopard, and the leopard's out in the fucking grasslands or whatever, and this eagle comes down and tries to grab it, and evidently cuts it, but can't pick it up, and goes and lands in a tree out in front of it. The cheetah hauls ass at the tree, goes all the way up, and eats the fucking eagle.
Is it a video?
I'm finding it. Yeah, you got. I mean, it's insane. Cheetah,
You
eagle.
said is it a leopard or a cheetah?
I'm gonna. It'll pull it up.
Because
It's one of the
leopards can climb trees. I don't know about cheetahs.
cheetah, eagle. Hold on. It'll pull it up. Cheetah versus eagle.
Yeah, I've seen them from, like, a distance, though, so it's harder to tell how
That's
big they
what it is.
are.
What would you call it? A cougar? Let's see if I can find it.
A leopard. Leopard, cheetah, jaguar.
Or
Leopard makes sense.
the jaguar,
Leopards and
maybe.
jaguars climb trees. You ever see John Cena's Chinese propaganda? No. I don't know what you mean. Eagly, yeah. His name's Eagly from Peacemaker. That's the show. Eagly. Oh shit, that shit was funny.
Eagle.
They'll carry a kid off. Yeah, okay, that's wild.
That was a fake one, I think. I remember when that happened. I think that was a Snopes.
Oh what?
I think Snopes said that that was done by early CGI or whatever. The kid getting picked apart. I'm seeing videos. I'm trying to find the one where the eagle comes by and whacks it first. Here it is, I think. Hold on.
I will be back.
Oh, that's not it.
Had a red tail almost drop a copperhead on my head once. Ooh, that's wild. Yeah, I could see that picking up snakes, but I don't know if a fall would kill a snake. They don't really have bones to break, do they? Peregrine falcon has a dive speed in excess of 200 miles per hour. That's wild. Leon gets knives? You mean Leo from Lethal Weapon? Leo gets? It's not Leon. Big birds freak me out. I was traumatized as a kid. Yeah. Oh, they'll catch them and drop snakes on hard places. That's wild. All cats can climb trees. Yeah, but like
True.
a leopard is like, I don't think lions can climb fucking trees, dude. I mean, depends on the tree, I guess. But
Let's
like,
do lion climbing tree.
I'm sure you'll find a lion climbing a tree, but like, chasing an eagle up a tree and jacking it is not happening.
No, and I can't find the. I can find a lot of big cats jacking. Well,
Um, so I think jaguars and American
mountain
the mountain lions are the same. No, wait.
panther.
Panthers and I don't know.
Panthers.
One of those are the same. Leopards are a little different, I think. But they're all very leopard, jaguar, mountain lion, panther. Those are all very similar animals as far as I understand. And then you have like smaller cats like cheetahs, and you have like the lynx and shit, bobcats, the smaller
Yeah, the
ones.
most
Then you have
deadly
tigers and lions that are fucking monsters. Like, I would love to see a lion and a tiger fight. I wonder who would win that.
I think it'd be tough. I mean, I
I think the
think it.
tiger would probably win because lions got muscle, but the tiger's like fucking jacked, and they can like they're more agile. I think. Feel like a tiger would be more agile and still have enough muscle to like hold down with a lion. And then I always wonder from I watched Jungle Book the other day with my kid, and I'm like, how does fucking Baloo not take out that tiger? Like, you think a fucking big ass bear could take a tiger, but maybe the bear's too fat and slow. The tiger's quick and it's cat like, you know what I mean? But it has muscle like a big ass bear. Tiger's probably the one that you can't fuck with. That's probably apex right there. And then I wonder about like crocodiles versus lion or something.
That's what I was getting ready to show you. I'm gonna sharing it right now.
That's probably a hit or miss, right? That's probably like depends
Yes,
on
it can go either
terrain.
way, but it goes. Look, can you see it?
Yeah. That's a
Jaguar,
jaguar. Okay.
and he's hunting, so he's gonna have the
Oh,
upper
I've
hand.
seen this one. This is where he jumps in and grabs that croc.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I
drag
saw this
came in
one. That's
and
not a
pulled.
lion. And that fucking jaguar he's got balls, man. He went in the water.
Oh, he jumped in the water, dude, like
Yeah,
nobody.
usually they don't fuck with water, but yeah, he took out that gator too, or croc, but it had to
Yeah,
be a small croc.
a caiman, yeah, so it was small, they called it a caiman.
Yeah. But yeah, I would venture to guess like lion, tiger, bear, tiger, gator, jaguar, whatever. It probably just comes down to circumstance, like,
Well, you
if we're in the water or we're on land, or if, how
according to
many
Joe
there are,
Rogan,
probably. I don't know. Lions climb
you
tree.
if you're gonna
Yeah,
get
maybe female lions. Those big ass motherfuckers. I don't think they do.
you're much better off if a cat gets you than a bear, because big cats kill you instantly. They go for your neck.
Okay.
Bears just start eating you. Joe Rogan's got a show on it where he's talking to
Yeah, yeah,
this
yeah.
other
Bears will
guy.
fuck with you,
Bears
man.
bears will just, like, climb the tree and start eating your leg, where the cat is going for the kill before he even eats you.
Right. Well, I think the bear is like playing with you.
Yeah, bears eating you, dude. They're just, like, big, fucking, hulking
All right,
trash
maybe
can.
I'm wrong, but there's got to be some big ass trees to hold a lion. Cougars, that's what I meant. Cougars and mountain lion, yeah, yeah, yeah. Which are basically jaguars, right? They're just not black. A
Now,
mountain lion is a tan jaguar.
one doesn't have to
Leopards
worry
in
about.
Africa and jaguars are in South Central America, right? But they're like the same. And then there's snow leopards, pumas too. I think a puma is also the same thing as a mountain lion.
As far as I think, this is the most terrifying.
Right, that's what I was saying. Yeah,
Share this last one, then I won't show anymore.
with a shark. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
I
Yeah,
mean,
fuck
he got
that.
out of it unscathed, but tell me that's not terrifying. There's a
Dude.
video on YouTube if you wanna watch it that, Joe Rogan showed on his show too, that, this guy in India, he was out swimming and he gets eaten by a bull shark while on camera, while his
Uh,
dad and fiancé are filming it.
right, lions have numbers. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It would come down. The lion would probably win because he'd be with a pride. Tigers are solo. True. The assholes over India and Middle East fight tigers and lions all the time. We also have cougar sightings frequently in Wisconsin. Huh. Tigers are solitary where lions are usually packed. Yeah, it makes sense. Well, it's because like the male lions don't even hunt, right? They just expect
Fantastic.
the pack to bring them food, and then the male lion just like fights off other male lions. That's how he does.
That's why they're called king of the jungle, because they
That's
have
his.
their servants or whatever, their what do you call your court if you're a king? Bring you
Your
all your.
harem.
Yeah, they bring them everything they need
Yeah, yeah. The
until
the
one
lion, the male lions are lazy as fuck, dude.
maybe.
The only thing they do is fight other male lions who want to take their women. Apparently, they eat their own kids, right? Don't they do that
Yeah,
too?
well, 'cause they're not sure if they're their kids. Nature's brutal,
No,
dudes. I
I
mean,
think it's because they don't want other males. Like, they'll try to eat the other male lions. So, like, I don't know if it's like a when or an if, but like the other male lions have to get the hell out of there. Otherwise, and then they'll come back and try to fight their dad later to take over.
yeah, that's true.
So there must be solitary lions too, male ones. I don't fucking know. I'm not an expert. Bears are closer to dog. Yeah, but they're freaking monstrous, dude.
Yeah, but the most I can't show it because we'll get copyright struck. I had to take part of this video out when I showed it on my channel. There's this cat called, if you go most effective hunter, hunting cat.
Yeah. Hippos will fuck people up too. Those are the ones that people don't think about, but
Oh
hippos
yeah,
are,
that's like a bull that can eat you.
yeah, they're brutal.
Yeah, the deadliest cat on the planet's called a gyra. Gyra. Google it.
Well, you Google it, pull it up. Deadliest cat,
Yep, I'm gonna just show you the still. I'm not gonna
meaning
play it.
it's the one that has attacked the most
It has
people.
it has the highest kill percentage. So what they do is they leave their den every night and they hunt a 20-mile radius. And their kill ratio is like over 60% of what they start to chase. Let me get a picture of this little bastard.
Yeah, there's some crocodiles that would easily take out a leopard. But if it's small enough,
All right, here's this motherfucker. I'm just going to show you this
I'm
picture.
sure they gauge it, you know. Oh, we have a question about a knife. We'll get to that in 1 second.
This is the king of the jungle right here. This petite cat's the world's deadliest.
Yeah, but
I think I'm kidding. Watch this.
he's not taking out the lion.
No, but he is taking out shit that is his size. Like
You
they
might as
show
well claim the honey badger. Oh, there's the deadliest cat right there behind you.
that was just she's pretty good at stacking bodies. Shane can attest to that. She keeps
Richard Rogers X Mid OEM. Will we have another drop, or will it be like the slut? I got an X Mid, but wondering if I should hold out before selling. Great knife, just hate the liner lock. What do you mean hold out? Like you want to make some money off of it?
You
There's
really
probably a
shouldn't
bunch of
with
people
that knife.
who would love to take it off your hands for what you paid. If you want to not scalp it, that's your call. But I would just keep it. This thing is so goddamn good, dude.
You're right, Happy
What do you
Haptics.
hate about the liner lock? What I don't
It's
understand.
got the most accurate.
What?
Happy Haptics corrected me. He was right. It's not the deadliest cat. It's just the most accurate hunter as far as felines go. So
I mean, I guess you could say it's I guess, amount of kills versus kill rate. But if we're talking about deadliest, what we mean is the one that'll fuck you up. Or that will fuck up the most other things.
I mean,
what don't you like about the liner lock, man? I don't understand. Because, like, for me, I can hit it from any angle. That's what she said. And it just clears so easily. I mean, left-handed, right-handed. Like, it works so well. I don't know what you wouldn't like about it. I could see somebody bitching about the liner lock on this because it's tucked in there a little bit, but even that's really, really good. My thumb is getting destroyed again. I got to give it a rest.
What have you been dropping on it?
I have no idea. Because I think it's just been a lot of, I've definitely been dropping this, but that's not a sharp corner.
That's the one that's getting it right there.
No, it's a flat, dude. Look. This isn't sharp.
No, but it's still
that. Dude, it's fucking genius. Imagine the Evo with a rounded edge termination. You would be able to just drop it to your nail and it wouldn't destroy you. I hope they do it on the V4. Or maybe I'll have somebody do it. All right, let's get back to knives. I know you guys are hitting us with all the facts. Jaguars also have the strongest jaw to weight ratio. I thought that was tigers. I guess tigers are fucking big, but
Pablo's got a question for you. If you found
Cougar
a
and
solution for
jaguar
the
are not the same. I meant
doctrine.
cougar and panther and mountain lion is what I meant. But again, I don't know. Jaguars are bigger, right? Those are fucking pimps. What is Bagheera? He's a panther. And he was way smaller than the tiger, but he like put up a little bit of a fight. He thought it was a seal. Painter? Oh, panther. I have a double biology major. All right, bro. Settle down with your fucking titles, man. Good. Jaguars are bigger. Okay. So jaguars and leopards are about the same size then? Oh, we heard that earlier, right? One is in
That's
South
funny,
America, one's in
Wombat.
Africa.
I don't care who you are. That's funny.
And the cheetah can run. Yep, we know that one. But they're not very big. Like, they're not buff. They're like skinny. They're just
Dude,
fast
pets
as
don't
shit.
have to be because they're gonna grab you by the neck. You're gonna be dead, even if they weigh. I mean, a bobcat could probably take you out. I can see you lumbering down a trail, and a little hungry bobcat that's tiny could size you up, probably to jump right at your neck.
Wait, go. That's why I carry my scythe. Come here, bobcat. I got my own talon.
You got one against 10.
Yeah, but I also got retard strength.
That's true.
Yeah.
It still gives me this option to stream to my audience.
There's no quantifying retard strength. It just turns on sometimes.
Yeah, what do they call it? Adrenaline dump?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I really went off the deep end on Fidget Boy.
Yeah, wolves is another one. They're rocking packs though. But they'll fuck some shit up. They're shredders, man. Like they just shred stuff with their teeth. They're vicious. Fidget boy.
Yeah, and dogs will get back into domesticated dogs will go if they start going wild, like what you call them feral, where they just don't have owners. They'll group up in packs and start hunting like wolves.
They
Get a
broke
bunch of
it pretty good.
chihuahuas. Get a bunch of chihuahuas coming after you. You better be running. They're vicious in packs. They were the most feared animal in Mexico.
Fucking chihuahuas. Get out of here. I'll just
Lots
kick
of
them.
them. 30 or
Just give
40
them
of
a
them
kick.
show up. You're out camping or riding your horse, and you have to get off to pee, and you look up, and there's 60 angry chihuahuas coming at you. Fuck.
Okay, that never happens. Yeah, dude, the Alacron's good, man. I think I went a little too tight when I assembled it, but I'm okay with that. It drops really well. Just gotta give it a little shake. That's how it is with most of my knives after I disassemble them. Like the dabless, you could probably get it to really swing down. I have to give it a little shake, but that's because I prefer, rock solid.
Have you tried that really cool Wii? I think Bees had a video on it. It's an integral that just came out. It's really expensive, like $450.
What are you talking about?
That new Wii.
Oh,
Hold on, let me go to Bees.
is it the one in Vanex?
It's an integral. It's like $453. Let me go to River's Edge Cutlery. I know they've got it.
I need to take this apart probably because people were asking about the bearings, and I really don't want to, but I feel like I could maybe fuck with it a
I
little
wouldn't
bit.
if it's not for science. I wouldn't take it apart.
Yeah,
Ooh,
but
they've
it's
got
always
a Big Ideas utility knife.
we don't speak about those fellers.
All right, it wasn't there. Let's see. Was it GP? Where did I see that?
We don't talk about those fools.
I know where it was, and I hate showing this company's stuff.
More
It's
close.
called the It is called the.
I'm just putting a little bit of KPL heavy on the detent ball if you're wondering what the fuck I'm doing.
The OAO flipper knife.
You don't like showing Wii stuff?
No, I don't like showing Blade HQ stuff. Here you go.
Why?
They've jacked me up a couple times. See that?
What does that mean? They jacked you up?
Once they did it on the pre-order where they didn't ship the knife that I'd pre-ordered. They failed others, like if I'd come in and bought it, and the other time they had it mismarked on their site as titanium, not aluminum. And when I questioned them about it, they wanted me to, they could have me send it back and they would let me buy the titanium. They wouldn't let me just pay the $20 difference.
Was this that Pyrite or whatever?
No, that was Atlantic Knife Co. They're much worse. Blade
Wait,
HQ.
Blade HQ. They sent you aluminum or they sent you titanium?
It was titanium on the website. It was an aluminum knife. They had it mismarked on the website. So when I called them and said, hey, you know, you had this marked as titanium. That's why I bought it. I really wanted the titanium. I thought this one was just $20 less. Is there any way I can just swap it out? Because I'd waited like when you order something from Blade HQ, it sits in processing for 48 hours. That motherfucker doesn't move for 48 hours. So they were like, no, you can send it back to us. Appreciate you helping us. We'll change that on the website so nobody else gets fucked. But you can send it back and then you can buy another one. Instead of doing the right thing, which would have been like, oh man, we're sorry. Here, we'll send you the titanium one. You can pay us the difference if you want to. And the reason I know it,
I would have just sent you the right one and not charged you more. But
well, and that's why this company, I don't have their sticker out here.
They probably just have to reconcile it.
They do. It's a much bigger company. I get that, but it started out as they would have kept that on the website until somebody caught it. And why would
that's because they didn't know. You think they did it on purpose?
You know what else they did? And this is the real deal. Remember when the Max Ace Black Mirror came out? I didn't want to hack it again. Do you remember when the Black Mirror came out? It was $143. Jared
no, this loosened. That means I got to take it apart, right?
Yep. Jared Neve said it was the best deal on the market.
The what?
So, the Black Mirror, when the first generation of the Max Ace Black Mirror came out.
I remember this story.
I went to the website and it was out of stock. So the next morning I went to the website, it was back in stock. It was $187. They raised the price arbitrarily because I went to Max Ace's site and bought it for $143. I had to wait 2 weeks for it. But that was like going to Spyderco and buying a knife cheaper than you could buy it at Blade HQ for. And then they changed it back because Jared talked to him. That's bullshit practices, in my opinion.
So you're saying they found out people wanted it and they raised the price?
Yep. Over a 24-hour period, it went out of stock instantly, and then it came back in stock. The one variation that they had came back in stock like 6 hours later, $43 more.
Did anybody else sell it for that price?
No, because I went to Max Ace's site after I saw the price increase. Went to Chicago Knife Works. They had it. I wish I'd known that, but I went to Chicago Knife Works after I bought it from Max Ace for the $142. Blade HQ arbitrarily changed the price. They can say that it was an honest mistake, but it was, if you were me looking for the knife, you would have seen how it went down, that it was just blatant price hiking because they knew that they got a lot of traffic. It happens when you get a reviewer. If you're a knife company and someone's watching your analytics, you can tell where traffic is. And if you're getting conversions, you should just be happy. You shouldn't be, realizing that you can put it out of stock, jack it up, and still sell it.
So I think I need a T10. I think I'm just gonna glue it instead of being a dumbass.
You may need a T15. I've used that a lot more lately. that I ever thought I would.
It's T10, but it's that Pena hardware that has zero tooling, so like it just falls off your driver.
The reason I know they didn't is because it was in stock, right? I was looking at it, it was in stock. Jared's video came out later that night. I went and it was out of stock, and I thought, well, that makes perfect sense because Jared probably had a lot of people come buy it. And then, like at 6 o'clock the next morning, it was back in stock at that higher price. So I went to Max Ace's site to see if maybe there was a price increase. And Max Ace was selling them for $142, which is the markups already in there because if the dealer was originally selling it for 142, their margin's already built in.
Yeah. I mean, definitely sounds like some shitty stuff going on.
Josh, I think it's just because they're shady. I mean, I really do. I think big companies are more likely to be shady than small companies. Great example, and I can't even think of their name
Be
now, but I've
shady.
got the sticker.
Good dude. Sorry, I'm focused on gluing this pivot real quick.
But I bought this knife from a company I'd never bought it from before, and I, by mistake, got the smooth one. And I called them the next morning and said, "Hey, is there any way? I know the answer is probably no because I've dealt with this before, but is there any way I could just pay you the difference?
Damn it!
You the $30 for this one and have you ship this instead of the one that you're going to ship if I don't cancel it?" And they were like, "Which one did you want?" And I said, "I was hoping to get the textured, but I don't mind paying for it." And they're like, "Don't worry about it. We'll just send you the one you want. Thanks for your business." So I went back and I checked their website. Mainly they just have Benchmade, but I found an Asher Spiro on there that I bought just because I want to do business with people.
I didn't know he sold to dealers at all.
He didn't either. He was surprised that they had it.
Who was this?
Let me put it up here. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's something. What was it? All right, I'm gonna have to get the sticker because I don't know what they're called. Let me find it.
So I ended up just putting glue in here instead. Fucking really nice action. I'm gonna let it dry because I didn't tighten it down all the way. I've been a little too I've been going really tight on when I put glue in. Because when you put glue in, you end up making it tighter than it can be because there's that glue in there, obviously. It takes up space. So I need to be a little bit slower with I always tighten it all the way down and then it gets a little too tight like this.
Because it expands.
Yeah, well, because you have glue in there, not just threads. I mean,
Have you ever heard of this company?
this is dialed, but aren't they a Jack Wolf dealer?
I don't know. Let me see. They're totally legit. I mean, they're the ones that did me the super solid.
Did you the what?
The solid on that. They got the Spyderco Mini Yojimbo. They got one in stock for $171.
You can share it if you want, if you trust them.
Oh yeah. But I don't know if they carry Jack Wolf. That's what I was.
Kashi Barucha, is that the OAO or whatever? Got it. You want me to share?
Let me stop sharing.
What? I thought you wanted to share.
No, I was just looking. That's just that North River Outdoors knives. I was just saying they've got like
skipping ahead a little, guys. Sorry.
Trying to find the listing for the Asher because they still have it on here. That's another thing. Here it is. I'll share it now because they leave their sold out shit on there because I think they're a small.
Yo, dude, Arrow Velocity. I think I saw a note from you in a box. You work at Blade HQ, right? But I didn't actually see it when it was a package that I was proxying for Josh Worth. So he got it. He sent me a picture of your note. And I was like, ah, shit. Sorry. So if I had seen that in a video or something, I would have given you a shout out. My bad, man. But yeah, he works at Blade HQ. I This is what I was saying. Maybe it takes them a little bit to ship stuff, but they're a big company. So I feel like that's fair. I'm really patient with stuff like that. If I buy something, I just wait for it to show up because I'm so used to how long things take. And I think part of that is I get so many things that like it doesn't bother me to wait for stuff, I guess, because I get other stuff. So maybe that's not a fair comparison to most people. Um, but I've talked to a few people like higher ups there. Well, I don't know how high up they are, but they all seem like good people. And they
Yeah,
obviously they have like a CEO or a board or whatever that's dictating, we got, like they stopped buying our Devo stuff. They wouldn't do any pre-order stuff, like stuff that was, gonna come in where we would do like they ordered some buzzes and they paid 30% up front and then the rest when they come in. They wouldn't do that anymore. Not with us. They definitely do it with other people. Um, but they have, they're definitely a larger company. So it's a bureaucracy or whatever you want to call it,
yeah,
where they're in it for money. So they do things that are not going to be in line with the community in some cases. But I think overall, they're not like shitheads or anything. That Black Mirror thing, I really wonder. That's the only time that happened that we know of. So, like, maybe it
yeah.
was just a
And,
fuck up.
I'm again. I don't think I dreamed this, but I think I had a conversation with the person whose
You
video
said it was
sparked
a
it.
computer error. You had a conversation with who?
I'm gonna take the fifth.
Why?
I don't wanna start any shit. It was just I'm not.
Are you
It's not
saying you
my
had a conversation with
yes,
Jared?
I search their
Or
knives every day when I search other people's knives. They've got good prices. It's just
yeah,
not
Blade
my
HQ they have
stuff.
terrible prices. They're slow. Here's the thing. And you're not talking shit on them. That's what they are. They know that. Um, Blade HQ is the new guy's store. It's the casual EDC guy's store.
That's where
That's
I
why
learned.
they're so big because
That's
they
why
get
I
all the new
learned.
guys, and then because you search knife whatever on Google, what comes up? Blade HQ and Knife Center. Those two are the big ones that get all the new guys, and then they get the casual guys too. And then they get the guys who are buying the Kershaws and the, shit like that too. The overflow from like fucking Walmart or whatever for those knives.
Well, they
That's
get a
their
great.
business model.
The way I found them was on YouTube as a new guy.
Right.
I would watch Zach and
Yeah.
Ben, and I would watch David on Knife Center just to see what came in each
They're
week.
not
So I,
doing that anymore. Like that's not who they're after anymore. So it's a little different. Remember, do they still do maybe Arrow Velocity can answer this. Do they still do the weekly like sales, the stuff where they throw stuff in? They always had like a giveaway thing that you would get if you spent $50, you get this. If you spent 100, you get this. They always had cool stuff like that going on, but I feel like that was always geared towards their YouTube, which again, I don't really follow them. I like George; he seems cool, but like, are they putting out videos like they used to? I don't think so.
I don't think they are, or I'm not. They're not showing up in my feed. They do have the nefarious.
Bought my
I mean,
first online on Blade HQ, then found better. Exactly. So you'll go to Blade HQ and then you move on from there. There's nothing wrong with that. There's
no,
nothing wrong with saying that. We're not talking shit on Blade HQ. They know who they're selling to, right? They're gonna pick up their loyal people along the way, and then they're always gonna have the newbies and they're gonna have the casual guys. FedEx can't scan in bulk, but UPS can in big totes. I don't know what he's talking about. I guess he's in shipping, obviously, so he's not gonna be able to answer all this stuff, but he's out here doing damage control. You breaking your paramour over there? Nah. He said I work at Blade HQ. Yeah, we knew that. Oh, that was a long time ago. Okay. Am I caught up? There's just like no. We also house Amazon, Chavez, and all of We stock on top of Blade HQ. Oh, so you do fulfillment for Chavez? What does that mean, Amazon? You house Amazon. So you have
Well,
warehouse
maybe
space.
Amazon. I think Blade HQ. If you go to Amazon and you look at like Civivi's and stuff, the seller's Blade HQ, if I'm not mistaken. In a lot of cases, Civivi also has a store, but maybe
And
like the
again,
Civivi
that
store is filled by Blade HQ. Maybe that's what he means.
yeah, they had an awesome YouTube a few years ago. It definitely isn't the same since Zach left or Ben or whatever. I personally enjoyed those guys more when they were at Blade HQ than I do now.
I don't get Zach in the Wild. Maybe
I
he's
don't
doing
have a
more.
problem with them, but I just don't. Yeah, I'm not interested anymore. Like I liked all the knife content and stuff. I just liked the way they did it. Blade Banter was just cool. What was it called?
Blade Banter. I
No, it
think
was
what?
Knife Banter.
Knife Banter?
Blade Banter is the other is David. Orion Knives. We Civivi Sencut, that's the Amazon stuff. Got it. Yeah, and then they charge taxes and shit, but they're being smart. Like they have to, they're a big enough company that they have to actually answer to the IRS and shit. Like, like I mean, we pay our taxes with Devo, but I'm saying like there's stuff like inventory control. We don't do a lot of that. Like you actually have to pay taxes on inventory, like leftover inventory. We don't do that because we rarely have leftover inventory. But like you have a massive company like that, you got to do all that kind of shit. Like, you got to charge taxes, you got to charge shipping. Like it's just you got to have a process for everything that makes it work easier. So again, new people, casuals, or if I need something that I can't find anywhere else, I'll buy it from. I don't have a problem buying from Blade HQ.
No, me neither. I've
I do
I've
wish they were a little more like community driven, more than they like maybe where they used to be more like that. I think. Um,
reality of it
and I
is,
wish they sent me shit for review and bought more Devos, but like
but they don't send anybody shit except Metal Complex, right? Because isn't that one that he says he doesn't get any conversation
I have
with?
no idea. I don't talk to any of those guys about stuff. Hey, that reminds me. Did we ever hit 20K? Yeah, we did. Sick.
Dude, you got 20K?
Yeah, apparently.
Let me check. I need to
We double
unsubscribe.
check that. Yeah, we just hit it.
Congratulations, dude.
20,001.
That's a huge milestone.
Not bad. It's not bad. I'll take that.
Woot woot.
I don't know if
Let's do
I don't have anything cool to give you guys.
you hear my
Now I
sound
got
effect?
now I gotta give away more shit. I have tonight I had an O light. I know Marceau is excited. I got the Arc Flex from Olight. It's actually a really good light for EDC. And I'll tell you what, I'll throw in the Kaiser Phoenix. Throw in a Phoenix. We'll do a 20K giveaway tonight. Get it over with. This is a good knife, by the way. I put skiffs in here, so you're welcome. I think I have the box tucked away somewhere, but
It is a good one. I like that one and the Mercury.
yeah.
And the Veritas.
I love how you say Veritas. It could be right. I just don't.
I
I
think
just
it's
don't know.
Veritas.
Just doesn't sound right to me. Veritas.
You were just at 10K, weren't you? I mean, that
Throw
20K
in the
is
list,
pretty
right?
fast, hasn't it?
You know, I won't lie. It felt like it took forever to get from 15 to 20. I was sitting at like 5 or 7 maybe a year ago. And then I randomly just like took off last spring. I just had like crazy spring. Um, and I went from like 7 to 10 and like right to 15. And then early summer, it just like totally dropped off the face of the earth. And I was just struggling to get anything going until like last month it started picking back up. Still not like where it was, but um well, at least like views and like how many subs a month, it hasn't come back up. The ad revenues come back up to pretty much where it was or a little bit more. But I think that might just be like the holidays. Although I kind of think that would be lower.
You tweaked all your ads up to pay me, motherfucker.
I don't know. I didn't change anything, but they did. YouTube made a change where they added mid rolls or something. I just let them do whatever, man. I figure, like, why not? You can watch the ads, you can skip them, or you can pay for YouTube Premium like I do. I pay for that, and then I don't have to worry about ads. Yeah, I was thinking about throwing in the Huntsman, but I'm going to throw in the Phoenix. I might sell the Huntsman if you want to pick it up, Gingerfish. Hit me up. Kyle Coonley said he wanted it, then he was like, nope. But
Jim Miller, the blade scares me. I wouldn't want to sharpen it. And I like sharpening my shit.
is that when you started with fancy flashlights?
Josh Worth gifted 5 Lefty
Was
EDC
what?
memberships.
When it started going back up? Actually, yeah. I got into flashlights I've always had some good ones. But I got into like hardcore like a month. It's only been like a month and a half, maybe 2 months. Sorry, what were you saying?
Ginger
hell
Fish
yeah, Josh.
or
Do
Josh.
a little, I'll give you one of these if it ever rolls. Apparently not. Am I doing it wrong? Is it?
There it is. That's what it's supposed to be.
Usually it works right away. What the hell's going on? Did I turn it off? Oh yeah, I did. I think I turned it off. I did. On accident.
There you go.
Thanks, dude. 5 memberships. Alexa, cancel. Shut the fuck up. Seriously. Baratas. Sounds like a Roman backstabber. I don't have a lush to sell. I'm sorry, man. I wish I did. We're going to make more, though. We'll have a few at Blade, Texas. Zach and Ben were the best. It's been garbage. Yeah. Like I said, I like George. He's a good dude. It's just the content's not as good. They're not doing the same stuff either. They used to do all that fun stuff where they'd have like 10 of the best whatever, right? They talk about a topic. But now it's just like, here's new shit. And then it's just him talking about shit. They don't have anybody else that has a personality that can work with them, right? They used to have a bunch of guys with personality. Those guys all work at fucking NAFs now. And then the other thing is, guys, you realize if you're watching this, you're deeper into the knife world than you were back when Blade HQ was their YouTube was awesome. We've all gotten past the initial stage where we're learning new knives all the time. That's when Blade HQ was awesome because you'd be watching and you'd be like, oh, I've never seen that, never seen that, never seen that. What the fuck is that? Oh, that's cool. Oh, CPM 20 CV? What the fuck is that? Like, now we all know everything. We're just waiting for the next like releases every month or whatever. It's not really like, it's just not the same. I do feel like back then there wasn't as many knives, right? I don't think there was like 30 new knives dropping every month.
No, I
It's
think it blew up over COVID.
Like
I think
between
we're in a huge-
Kaiser, Best Tech, QS Peak, those guys, they drop at least 30 knives a month together. And then you have, the boutique brands like us. There's always stuff going on with them. Probably like 5 to 10 knives at least a month that come out that you're like keeping your eye on. And then you have the US brands that sprinkle shit in. So it's just like just a lot going on.
Yeah, I think there's been an increase in interest.
Nice, David. Well, COVID really set it off. And then after COVID, like last year, I would say 2022, like in the fall, everything kind of dipped because, well, the economy dipped, but COVID kind of released a little bit and a lot of people went back to like normal. They weren't just like cooped up, like needed something to distract them. And knife content, all that was good for it. And then I feel like we retained a lot of people that have kind of bred new people, and it's like the community has actually stayed kind of swollen a little bit compared to pre-COVID. I mean, COVID was really what set me off in the knife community.
That's what got me going.
Um,
I was buying effects and shit before I got into knives.
Derek asked, how do you approach an OEM about producing a knife, and how much is a prototype? How do you approach an OEM about producing okay. So you just want to reach out to whichever OEM you're thinking. You can go on Instagram. You can find an email on their website and reach out. It's that simple. You just say, hey, I have a knife design. You want to have, preferably, it'd be nice to have the design pretty dialed in, whether it's a really detailed sketch or you have somebody who can do CAD or even Illustrator. You can get really detailed in Illustrator to basically, do the full function of the knife and everything. And then you send that to them. And then it depends on your materials and everything. But prototypes, depending on OEM, can vary. They're anywhere from like 500 for a couple prototypes up to like 2,500, depending on materials and how many you want. You know what I mean? Like the Stout V2, we paid, I think, 22,000 or 2,500 for 6 protos or 4 protos. With Kubi, it's $250 a prototype. That's it. That's the way they do it. $250 a prototype. You want 2 or you want 6? $250.
And I was trying to get it to work the way I wanted it to, and it's not doing it. I can get all kinds of craziness. Get it back to.
But yeah, dude, if you need a contact for a certain OEM, let me know. Or if you want, help deciding, Okay. Well, we might have more by then. I don't know. By Atlanta, I'm not sure. If I didn't have the Huntsman on back order in Australia. Of course you do. I like flashlights too, Billy. They just don't have the same rapport. You talking about Blade HQ?
Deadwood the other day. There's only one left on Recon 1, one type. One of the 300 and something ones.
I miss the old days when channels were giving away Angry Watermelon. I never gave away Angry Watermelons. I never worked with Smoky Mountain.
No. Derek, IG is a good way, or you can email him. Derek's asking how is the best way to get in touch with you.
Email LeftyEDC88@gmail.com or DM on Instagram, LeftyEDC. My email is on my channel profile too, if you just want to get it from there. Josh orders from Blade HQ all the time. So, if you're not looking for the newest thing that came out, Blade HQ is a good resource. They have a lot of stuff, but we're all after the new boutique shit that they're not going to have.
And I think a lot of it too is I've started buying different shit. I think that's a big part of it, where I'm buying
Yeah.
stuff from Razor's Edge Cutlery and
Yeah, you
CP
move
Knife.
on. It's just
Yeah.
how it goes. Yeah, leveling up. That's how I feel about flashlights right now. Like I'm having a lot of fun going down that rabbit hole.
This little Hector is a pretty cool knife for $47.
Yeah, it's a crossbar lock.
Yep. I unboxed it today. Cost me $23 because I had River's Edge Cutlery points. I figure I'll do a review on it and give it away. And anybody who won last night, I did not get your stuff shipped out. It'll go tomorrow though, so it'll be ready Monday.
All right, let's do the giveaway. I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna try to find this box real quick.
Check this little knife out, guys. This is called the Marlboro Little Prick. Check that little bitch out.
Very tight.
Red micarta.
Man, I have way too many boxes.
Oh, my whole closet's full of them. That's when you know how bad you really are, when you look at all your boxes.
I have 3 of these things just full. I had to get a new, I don't know if you can see it, I got a new desk so I could have more space for knife cases.
Oh, over to the right?
Phoenix, got it. What?
The desk over to my right?
Yeah, I'll show you. So that's like my shipping desk back here. And then I got another one for the side of the room.
Ah, where your knives are.
Yeah, just because I had those cases like on the floor, or I had them on this desk right here, and they were like just in the way all the time, or I couldn't get to a knife I wanted to show. I mean, I guess I still have to go get it, but at least I can just go grab it or bring it before a video, or I don't know.
I've got my 2 main ones right here, and then I've got my others under the table over there.
Yeah. I have a main case here, and then I have the 2 like hardware case things here that have skips and tools and flashlight shit and whatever. Then I have 3 cases over there. It's just so I have 4 desks in this room. 4 desks and a shelving unit. And that roller thing. Just filling it up. Can't even imagine. I had all of it in the corner of a bedroom before this. Crazy. All right. I'm going to put this in the pouch.
Good luck, guys. I think you ought to do the numbers game.
I hate the numbers game.
You know, I do too, but I think the StreamYard thing is whack. I've been doing tests.
What would be whack about it?
It doesn't seem random.
What?
I know it is. It doesn't seem random. And I'm trying to think of the test Pocket Metal did where we did.
What do you mean it doesn't seem random? A random person wins every time. So,
but if you go through and look at your winners over like I've done it over a course of time, it's a lot of the same people. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because in my giveaways, I specifically say the knives are going to find the right people. So it's yeah, we won't do numbers, Todd. It's just weird. That's all.
I don't understand what. What do you think is like off about it? Hold on, wait, hold on a second. Let me get this fucking knife in here so I can hear you. Can't get it in. So she said.
Looks like a big ass bag.
Jesus. I don't know what's going on. It's just, I guess it's too big for it. She said.
Josh Worth, exactly. The randomness, it just seems there seems to be a pattern. That's the only thing, and I don't have a problem with it. It
Like
was very
adversarial. Who you see winning, or a pattern to how it like rotates when it's
like if you like. It's just what's up, Demon Hog. It's just different, right? I mean, I see because I keep my little book with all my winners and then go through it that way.
Just feel like the same 12 people win.
It's definitely the easiest. I like going and flooding somebody with comments or with subscriptions.
I don't know. I think that to me, that just sounds like what people who haven't won are complaining about.
Nobody complains. Nobody's ever mentioned it. Nobody's ever mentioned it. It's just something that I'm like, that's kind of
it. You loser.
I don't know why you're not.
Yet?
And you don't hear this sound effect. That music.
Did you get one of these?
I haven't yet. I've seen your video on it.
It's only $28, man. It's the best unboxing knife ever.
Amazon?
Except being right hand only. What?
Is it Amazon?
Yeah. 28 bone hairs. Bone hairs. Can you tell I need to go to sleep? I just said 28 bone hairs.
Do the wheel.
I can't do the wheel. You'd have to comment on a video, and we stopped doing that because we would just bomb people's videos, and then they would get 100 subs, and then they would all disappear. And then literally that person would just complain, and then I'd be like, "I'm sorry, I tried to help you. I get it. It sucks, but like, you know,
can't make
it would feel bad. It would suck to get 100 subs and then lose them all, but." So I stopped doing that because I just felt bad. Oh, by the way, I didn't show you. I bought more batteries, and then I got all those cases you showed me. Now they all fit in this little thing.
Dude, that's awesome. Those are good cases, aren't they?
They're slim. That's why they're great. So they just work a lot better because they fit in here. My other ones had rubber bands on them, and like I liked that they were made in the U.S., 3D printed or whatever, but these are better.
I think we should go over there for the giveaway.
Over where?
Look at Josh, work knife balance. I'm going there. He's 21 short of 1,000.
Yeah, but we're gonna get them 1,000, and then they're all gonna go away.
How did you watch
the video? We can do it. I still have. Hold on, let me make sure I still have the picker. I'm pissed about it because I pay for this comment picker, and it won't work with my Instagram because it has to go through Facebook. Some gay shit.
Knife of the year. Here's
it won't link because my my business Facebook for Lefty or whatever is like restricted or some bullshit. Fucking hate them. All right, hold on. Let me just.
Here, I'm putting in a video, his most recent video.
What is this? YouTube comment picker. YouTube link. Let's see if it works.
See if you can click on the link I just put in there, because that's the video I think we should watch.
You put it in the comments or the private?
I put it in just regular comments.
I can't because I'm on StreamYard, so it's not.
Okay, put it right here. Here it is. Put the private chat. See if this will let you click to it.
Yeah, it works in the. Oh, okay.
That
We gotta
should
look
take.
at this. We gotta look at this ugly motherfucker. All right, let's see.
He's got 10 comments on this video.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna work. I think. Hold on. Yep, it's working. I think.
You just need to come up with a word you want people to put in there so you can get them away from the other 10
Am I
comments.
signed in or I think I'm signed. Oh, I wasn't signed in. There we go. You guys work on
If
just
y'all
have
already, that's why Lefty's going to give you a word that you're going to put in the comments of the video.
just put the word lefty in a comment and make sure you watch that video for 30 seconds and hit the
And if
like
you
button.
haven't subbed to
You have
him,
to subscribe.
yeah, if you haven't subbed to him, when you sub, watch that video and then go watch a few seconds of another one and like it, just so YouTube will think you're real.
Yeah.
Take you an extra 15 seconds.
That's okay. If you're subbed, you just go watch the video and then put the comment with the word lefty in it somewhere. That's how you're going to win this stuff. I got a new slip from Troy.
Lefty, you never put the video link up there. I showed it to you. I did, but it's here. I'll put it in here again. Here's the
Oh,
link
you
right
want me
here.
to pin it?
I got it again. It's coming right here,
All right, hold on.
right under Crispy's comment.
Ah,
I don't know if
shit.
you can pin it.
All right, I pinned it. Pinned it. So you got to click that link that I pinned.
And then type
Subscribe
Lefty in the comment
to Work Knife Balance. Leave a comment with the word lefty.
and give it a like. Like the video. All
Like
right,
it,
Coach.
watch another video, you know, the
Yeah,
usual
Coach,
stuff.
take the time to watch another, just like 15 seconds of another video, like it, and give them a thumbs up in the comment, and YouTube will know you're legit. Appreciate you.
Little red slip with white thread.
Sweet.
Yeah. I don't have the knife right now, so I can't show it, but it's for the new sharpshooter. Do I have anything else? I just have an Urban EDC box for the next drop. I don't know what's in there, but I'll probably just record that one.
Identify as a bot too.
Seeing people winning that I've never seen before or after. But it
That's
happens
one of
all the time.
my
'Cause they use
Yeah.
another person's account or whatever. Not the end of the world.
Blade Walker. Here, I'm gonna
The
drop
link
it in.
is at
And
it's pinned at the top of your chat.
Yeah, I just dropped it in there again.
Here, I'll show
John,
you.
there's a comment.
It's right here at the top. I pinned it. See it up here? You click on that link. And then when you click on that,
Jim, just drop a
takes
lefty in
you
there.
to this video where you gotta look at this ugly mofo.
All you got to do is
Talk
type
about his
lefty
knife of the year. What was his knife of the year? A Savivi? Look at that. That's my man right there. Look how perfect this description is.
Dude, I have no links in my stuff. I need to look it up. I need to do the Amazon tool store too.
What's your knife of the year? Fucking Alacron? Okay. All right, hold on. Let's watch this video.
Knife of the year.
2024, I'm in a designated space to do my videos. I'm really excited about that. We've got some new lights. We've got a new camera. There's some really cool things that are going to be happening. But first and foremost,
Hey, he's got 1K.
Half of the year for 2023. We got 3
Sweet.
categories we're going to dive into. But before we get too far, I want to go ahead and say thank you to anybody who's already liked and subscribed to our
Awesome
channel.
joke, Brother
If you
Jim.
haven't, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below, and then ring the bell so you can stay notified on all the
That
sweet
card
videos that we
that just
continue to
popped up.
post. You can also head over to Instagram and like us at WorkKnifeBalance
What?
939. If you
What was
send
the
us a
card
nice
that just
review, we'll send you
popped
back
up
one of these sweet
on their
stickers
video?
and a thank you note just to say thank you for everything you're doing to help us support the channel and
What are you
create
talking about?
content.
Go
We
back
love
and just
making
say,
these
here's this little
videos.
thing
We
that
love
popped
being a
up
part of the
on the
community.
card. I never
You
used
guys
them.
have
I
built
don't know
an
if it
amazing
linked to his
studio.
Instagram
So
when he
thank
started
you very
talking about
much for that.
Yeah,
Without
you
further
can
ado,
link.
let's dive
You can
into
link
our
whatever
first
you
category,
want.
which is going to be budget knives.
I
In order
don't
to hit
use
this
that.
category,
I
you
need
got
to
to
learn how
be
to
$100
use.
or less. And for every
Like
category,
right here, it's
I have
another
one
video.
runner-up
You can
and then
do
the actual
video. You can
choice.
do link.
So
You can
for our
do
runner-up in the budget category,
other
we're
stuff.
going to move
too, I
on
think.
with the Devo Knives.
Oh, a
Ground
Devo!
Knife. This thing was amazing. Absolutely love this knife. I was a huge fan.
Good choice
huge
on the
fan of
video.
Growler V1. Although some people weren't, I really liked it. I love the blade. I love the belly on it. It was super slicey, very ergo, good fun. But when the V2 came out, I had to jump at it. Although I jumped a little too late. This thing sold out in less than an hour. It was ridiculous. To get one of these knives, you couldn't get one. So I had to wait until
Don't
Blade
hate.
Show, Salt Lake City, and I picked one up at
Don't
the
hate.
Devo booth.
More
from Frederick
coming.
himself.
He's
I was
not
really
hating.
excited to
He's
be able to get one of these in.
I know. I'm
Absolutely
fucking with them.
the reason it hit my runner-up is because it is not quite under the $100 category, $100 mark, unless you use a code from
Which
White
everybody
Mountain Knives.
does. Get the
Use
fuck
that
out
code
of
from
here.
White Mountain
Manny,
Knives.
leave
It
a
does not
Lefty
run
comment.
$100.
You might be able to
Didn't
win
get the mark without the code.
Phoenix that
I
Lefty's
didn't
giving
make
away
it
for
my
his
budget knife
20K
of the year.
subscribers that
My
he just
budget
got.
knife
Your rules are bullshit.
the year was well under that $100 mark at $50, running hot and heavy with the Miguron Mayoral.
All right, that's a good
This
one.
thing
Good
was
choice.
amazing. Hit the market fast and
For the price
hard,
point, that
and
thing's
was
ridiculous.
very quickly a very popular knife in the community. I can't deny it. I can't say that it's not worth the hype because the value that you get with this knife, the quality that Miguron puts into these things is amazing. This is easily one of the best budget knives of the year and hit my budget category of the year. You get a very snappy detent, super dialed, easy choke up, great handle, good
I like the
ergos,
Bona
and
too.
14 C28N steel on this thing for $50. That's amazing. That's a really good knife, and that is why the Miguron Mayoral hit my budget knife of the year for 2023. The next category we're going to be diving into is the production knife category. This is any knife from $100 to $300, and I've got two for you. One of them is going to be my runner-up. The other one is my actual choice. And my runner-up, a lot of people might think is my actual choice. But runner-up for production knife of the year in that $100 to $300 category is...
I'll be right back. Crawl on the
the
floor.
Pena Paramore. I
I haven't seen
absolutely
that
fell in love with this knife when I picked it up at Blade West. This thing is amazing. I saw this day one, and I almost bought it. Foolishly did not. Day two, went back in, put it down. Javi had one in his pocket. The designer,
Wonder where all
Javi
those
Garcia
came
from
from.
Superlative, made this in collaboration with Pena, and I picked it up directly from the designer himself. Absolutely love this knife. It is by far none one of my favorite knives, but it did not hit the category because of a couple things. It is only a front flipper knife, and sometimes I want
Thing's
a little
good,
bit more.
man.
Now, that doesn't mean I don't love it. That doesn't mean it's not amazing. But for
Did
my
I put a
everyday use,
17-degree
sometimes I
edge
need
on this
something a
one
little bit
little?
easier than a front flip. Sometimes I need something
Yep.
that's a little bit quicker than a front flip to get out. So I chose something a little different.
Damn it, dropped
My
it again.
production knife of the year came down to a Kaiser Veritas. The Kaiser Veritas, designed by Linquist.
It's the
This is
Veritas,
an amazing
dumbass.
knife. From day one, when I got this in the pass around
It's the
group, I was
Veritas.
smitten. This thing is absolutely beautiful. It is super thin. It feels a
could
lot
be
thinner
funnier,
in
dude.
pocket. It's incredibly lightweight, and you can thumb flick it. Maybe
Got it.
there we go. You can reverse flick, and it does, if you want to, have a nice little front flip at the top there. This thing is amazing. I love this knife. It has
This
been
thing,
in
the
my
steel
pocket,
sharpens great on
probably one of
these.
the
I
top
know you
3
don't
carries
sharpen.
Oh, there's
this year.
Maddie.
And
Maddie, we're
You know
giving
what?
away the
it's
Phoenix
well worth
tonight.
it. You got S35
20K
V
giveaway,
and steel.
baby.
You've got a titanium frame
Go
lock,
win it,
and there's
baby.
some really cool aesthetic things that they did, as in a little hidden spot
Or so I sweep
right
it up.
here
Not-
if you want to do a reverse pocket clip and put it on
so
the other
much
side for
paper
lefty.
scrap, little
So-
shards everywhere.
So far,
A lot
I
of the
ha-
things that
other
they put
than
in
the
here were amazing.
Mayoral, I
There are some
actually
things that
have
are
all
really
the ones
cool,
he
and
showed us so
ultimately it
far.
took the cake because of the second deployment method for me, and that is a necessity.
A necessity. Hell yeah, bro.
In everyday carry for me, just
Or
to be able to
necessity.
have
The bare
secondary deployment methods and
necessity
sometimes making things
of
a
life.
little bit easier.
The Veritas
So
is a
that was
bare
my production
necessity.
knife of the year. The Kaiser, which on a side note, Kaiser hit it out of the park this year with some of the stuff that they were doing. Just every knife that came through was pretty much a banger. The Kaiser Veritas was my production knife of the year. And the final category we're going to be looking at before we wrap things up with a kind of sleeper knife is going to be the premium knife. These are knives that are $300 and up. I don't have many of these knives in my collection because I'm not a millionaire. I wish I was, but I'm not. So
I'm not a millionaire.
I've got two. My runner-up was a knife that very much would have hit my knife of the year for the category of $300 and up if it weren't for the sneaky little bit of the knife that actually took the category. So my runner-up for $300 or up premium knife is going to be the Wear Knives Werewolf. This thing
Interesting.
is
It is a good knife.
absolutely amazing. I did get mine a little bit more fancy with
I like
the
the LET.
Zircuti.
I just
in there.
hated the
Add
pivot
a little
collars,
bit of
but
color,
that
but this
looks
thing
good with
is
those.
ridiculous. You've got really nice thumb studs, a super dialed
They just
detent,
stick out weird, and the black
much
ones
as
look
people
like
complain
paint.
about
They
the
look horrible.
size, I have a good, normal, average, large
Yeah, it looks
hand,
like a black
and
Beanie
I
collar,
think
but I like
this
it just
size
to
is
a plain.
amazing.
I was about
They
to
did
mention
just
it,
enough
Happy,
in
because
the
Jacob
ergos and how
talked
they
about it the
cut
other day.
back on the scales.
I
and how they
watched the
made that
keynote. I'm
a
not
little
sold
bit
on it,
easier to hold. That this thing
but it
is
looks interesting. I'm
awesome.
definitely keeping my eye
And
on
that
it.
blade is so slicey. I could not tell you how many boxes I just whipped through with this thing because everyone
Whip it
carries a knife.
good.
All they ever do is cut down cardboard
Whip
boxes.
through.
Y'all leave a
This was
comment.
my
Leave Lefty over
production
there.
premium
That's an
knife
interesting one to hard
runner-up of the
use.
year, Werewolf. Now, on to the belle of the ball. The premium knife of the year for me, 2023, is going to be my custom NCC Ragnarok. This thing was my premium knife of the year, and it should be no surprise to anyone. I first saw this NCC Knives Ragnarok at Blade Show,
I've never heard of
Salt Lake City, and
Looks
I
just like
could
Null
not
Knife.
leave without
Or I
it.
guess the other way
But I
around.
did because I didn't have any money. So I went on to Instagram and I showed the video of this knife of me holding it and said, please, somebody help me find this knife.
All right, I'm going to cut it off there so we don't have to watch the whole video, but go check that video out, guys.
Leave Lefty
Shout
in
out
the
to
comments.
Work Knife Balance. Looks like he hit 1K. Congrats, dude. He's the man. Good dude.
Very good dude.
Yep. Surprised at what? A custom knife winning? Not as bad as the OG growlers. What's not as bad? Shit, I can't remember. What did I say? What did I say? Yeah, I got some good ones, man. The last couple of weeks, I'm pretty happy with these Peñas. This one I got fucking, assuming that glue holds that I just put in there. This is perfect.
You need to get you that left-handed slim midi. I heard you talking about it Thursday night. I put
Yeah,
scoops.
I'm just waiting for the Tantos. They're definitely doing Tantos, they told me.
This is the I forget whose exclusive this is. S90V. Is
Probably
that deal?
Ass kicker. Oh, DLT is probably the one that, or Knife Joy. I don't know.
Maybe Knife Joy. One of them does the S90V.
I've had a few of them. I love the knife.
It's
But
a
a
great knife.
lefty Tanto? Oh yeah, I might be in heaven with that, honestly.
There was
Although
a time
the lock bar sucks.
this was your number one. Well, the access to the lock bar sucks. It's so thin. That's why
It's not a necessity to have seizure lights. Yeah, I'm a little worried about the M4, man. But so far, I haven't. I put a little bit of wicked wax on it. Maybe if I do that every once in a while, we'll be fine. It is a belt satin. Usually I rust M390 and I rust it when it's bead blasted, or I do rust their belt satins, but I don't tend to rust anything else.
Jesse,
Belt
I think that's where I got it.
M390 is such a farce with corrosion resistance, I think. It just rusts so easy for me, even compared to like 20 CV. I don't know what the deal is.
It's something in your perspiration. My dad would get so pissed because my hands, I would take the gun bluing off of guns when I'd sweat dove hunting.
Kev, have you ever had a knife so good you didn't disassemble it to make it better? That's what literally just happened with this Paramore. I actually don't want to take it apart because lately I feel like when I've taken some things apart, they end up being either the same or a little worse when I'm done with them, just because of how they go back together. Not necessarily it's my fault. I think I just over tighten them a little bit. But this thing, rock solid. And then, I mean, can't ask for much more than that. And the bearings in here seem just fine. So I don't know. I just didn't feel like messing with this one. We'll see if I do down the line, but right now it's perfect. The dabless I had to, because this one just wasn't, it was loosening, and then it had all the frog lube in there. And so I just had to clean it out and shit. But so yeah, it happens occasionally. Or like super duper expensive knives. Like I didn't take apart my custom Strix, but this has skiffs in it already, so it's really no point. Trying to think. I didn't take this apart. Because again,
Awesome work-life balance. I'll be looking forward to that. I'm a late night person, so I love your late night streams.
going live on Tuesday night, late night for an almost 1K giveaway. Now it's a true 1K. Thanks again. Yeah, hopefully they hold, man. Hopefully they hold. Well, we can do the giveaway and maybe we'll see if I'm still up for a little more, but we can get these folks that are trying to get out of here. Feel bad keeping them up all night. All right, so
Satisfaction's only 8 subs away from 2K. Guys, if you're not subbed to Satisfaction, what are you missing? I'm gonna pull that up and share it.
Yeah, I'm gonna filter. No, I'm not. Just in case you guys did 2 comments, because there were some comments before we started. All right, we're gonna do the wheel.
I'm sure everyone here is subbed. You need to share it.
20 seconds or a minute?
Go sub to Satisfaction if you're not.
Go unsub. Go unsub to that.
You know what? I've done this little experiment a couple of times. It's spammy, where I do a Instagram story, and I have like 20 different tiles with different knives, and it all links to my YouTube channel. And dude, I've picked up both times I've done it over 100 subs. But it's not about subs. It's about engagement and watch time.
I don't get what you mean. You put up a post with a link
Story.
to
You know what a story is? Have you ever used Instagram stories where if you watch somebody's stories, it's a bunch of clips of shit?
God damn it, I keep doing it.
So I do a bunch of clips, and then they all say, come sub to my YouTube channel, and it has a link where all they have to do is click on it, and they go to my YouTube channel, and I do that like 30 times with different pictures, and it drives subs from Instagram.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's really not. I do stories anyway. I copy my link once, and then I just pop it in. I don't do it much. I didn't even post on Instagram today. I haven't even been on Instagram.
All right, we got 88 comments. Guys ready? Where's the here? No. Where's the start button?
If I come up, draw again, because I just left him a comment beforehand.
Oh, there we go.
I come up, give it to Maddie.
Can't even see who it is, but Paul Mills. Yeah, Paul.
Mills. Is Paul?
Is that a random person?
Very
Who is
random. That's my buddy Paul. He's the
Never
one that
heard of
tried to.
Never heard of her. P. Mills, baby. All right, Paul. Congrats, dude. I don't think we'll need to Paul another one. Paul another one. Oh, God.
Here. Are you in here still?
We'll put my email, Paul. You probably have it. I'm sure we've DM'd or emailed or something, but hit me with your address via email if you can, please. Craig's selling his Kaiser Thai Sheepdog and Asher Thai Spiro, $140 for both. So if you guys are interested, hit him up. I wasn't even close. Yeah, that's the thing with, you know, I guess with the wheel, you can actually see everybody. Maybe that's better. But with the random one on StreamYard, it does the same thing. It just does it, you know, it runs through each name a bunch of times. And I don't know, I guess it like slows down sometimes, or maybe some of the longer names you can see better and you see them multiple times. I don't know why it does that. But I don't think it's rigged or anything. Like, how would it be rigged?
Still taught you. Look how cool my fidget boy looks in my black light.
Kev's in a yeah, man. I'm a little under the weather. So
tiredness and sickness.
If I'm a dick, it's because
yeah, you won't get away with that easy.
Well, I'm always a dick, so it works out.
I need to run to the border and pick up the next or 3.
Well, that wheel was slow. I did 20 seconds. But yeah, with the wheel, you can kind of see where you are, and then you're just like, yeah, I'm out. You know, it's not as good anticipation. Dude, I'm telling you, this Dachshund is so good. It has like a ting.
I haven't tried one of those. I need to check it out.
I think it's the best crossbar lock knife I've tried.
It looks good.
Like to a point where it's actually like a good knife. Usually I just hate crossbar locks. Yeah, it's probably what it is.
Yeah, and it never lands on one that you see.
I think they're available, man. You can pick them up. Tuck all this stuff in here. It's all trash. My kid gave me this little kitty to help me feel better.
Oh.
She has a whole collection of these things. It's all my fault.
The one that she hates the most to make you feel better. She's like, I guess I can part with this one.
She loves this one, dude. This is like the one she's obsessed with. She just got it the other day. If you go to CVS, they have this thing with these TY stuffed animals. They're like $5 to like $8, these little guys. And they have so many different animals. And I every time I go to a CVS, I buy like 5 of them, and I put them in. We keep them in her closet, and then we just give them to her like. It ends up being like every other day for like whatever. I don't know. She does something good or takes a shit on the toilet or
Drops one off at the pool. Yeah, that's always good for a stuffed animal.
or just cuz like I'll just be like, you want stuffed animal? I don't know. I'm weird, I guess, but
No, you're
I loved
bad.
when I was a kid, I loved stuffed animals. So I think that's somehow what it is, but she has so many of them. But the last time I went, I got like 4 or 5. One of them was a turtle. I really thought she'd like the turtle, and she saw it when she like my wife like let her reach in the bag and just pick one, which I'm like, don't do that. She's gonna look, and then she's gonna be like, no. That's exactly what happened. And so she knew the turtle was in there, and she just did not want this turtle. She's like, I don't want a turtle. I want something else. And I'm just like, okay, you sound like a brat. Like you're getting a free stuffed animal here, But anyway, she's like, I don't want the turtle. No, I want something else. And I was like, well, how about I give you the turtle? And then if you still don't like it tomorrow, I'll exchange it for another one. And she
It would
was
have
like,
been beautiful.
no,
If she
I
still
don't want
liked
the
it.
turtle. So then we got downstairs and I was like, listen, this turtle, his name was Turbo. They all have a name. His name's Turbo the Turtle. I was like, he makes you super fast. Because she's like, right now, she'll like get up. She'll be like, super cat speed. And then she'll just run.
God, I wish I had that energy. If you could
Kids
just
are
pop.
so funny. Yeah. She'll just say whatever she thinks superpower she wants out loud. And then she has it. Of course, half the time it's like super flying. And then she like waits for me to pick her up and help her fly. But I told her the turtle would make her super fast. So now she fucking loves the turtle.
So Turbo's got some clout.
She's like, chase me. And then I'm like, fuck. I'm like sick. I'm like chasing her around the house.
You need Turtle. You need Turbo.
Who doesn't like turtles? I know, dude. I'm like, to me, the turtle I was like, this is the coolest looking one. She's gonna love this. The one I'm trying to hunt one down. I saw this deer one time. I don't know why it's in my head, but like, I really want to get her this deer. I found a different deer, but it's not the same one. And I can't find this fucking deer. And I've been to like 3 different CVS's, like not for that, but like, and I always search this like rack full of little stuffed animals. I can never find that fucking deer. You know how hard it is? It's like playing adult memory. Every time I go in there, I'm like, she doesn't have this one. Because there's like 18 different unicorns in different colors. And somehow, so far, I'm batting 1,000. I haven't picked up the same one twice. She has like 20 of them.
Geez, you didn't take a picture of them. That's what I used to do. I'd take a picture because Brittany would set, I forget what she collected, but she set them on her windowsill. And I'd take a picture of them just so when I'd go, I'd look at it and be like, all right, I don't have that one.
Right.
What
I'll
was she
probably
collecting?
have to start doing that.
Bratz dolls or something? I can't remember. There's Paul Mills.
Rats. Yeah. Let me see if I can find this deer. TY.
Gifted a membership. Sack.
See, this is the one. Maybe I did get the right one then. This is what comes up. But I think that's the one I got yesterday. That's not the one. I don't think that's
blood or a crip.
It has big ass eyes. Oh yeah. See, look. See how he has these big eyes? This one's different than this one. The one I got has like little eyes or whatever. It's like this or this. I don't remember. But this guy has like big ass eyes. I don't know. She likes the ones with big eyes. This is the one I'm looking for right here.
I think the big eyes are the ones that are put on by the little kids. I think the 5 and under can only handle the big eyes because the other ones are choking hazards. So when they're working in the factory, the ones with the big eyes you're getting from a genuine kid.
Probably. I mean, I'm paying $6 for them. Or Beanie Babies. They're not Beanie Babies. But they're the same company. They're like little. They're just little animal stuffed animals. They're
And man,
really good for kids
babies
because
are
they're
still
like. I guess
hot.
they have the beans in there, but they're more like, they call them lovies. I never heard the term lovies.
That's
Um,
that's British. That's a British thing.
I guess, but everybody says it here, lovies. But I always call them stuffed animals because that's what they are. But they all have a name, and they're all like, a little cat or what. She loves cats and dogs mostly.
So check it out. We laugh at Beanie Babies. Let me show you this. Share this, Kevin. Then I'm gonna go to fucking Taco Bell. Check this out.
What? 3,000?
You can buy it now for $5,500.
What? It's just like 6 Beanie Babies. Who cares?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Beanie Babies. If you go to eBay, they are.
Yeah, I remember it was a thing. I never understood it
Like here's one Teddy
because
the
they're
Bear.
all the same. They're just bears.
Yeah, here's one for $74. Teddy the Bear, and all he is a fucking bear.
Is that Dachshund already out? I think so. I don't know. Let's find out. I have a code. Whoops. Looks like it. Yeah, it's available. Use my link though.
This is the one you
drop the link. Here, I'll grab a link.
Does she like frogs?
I don't know. Probably not. I mean, I can get her to like anything, but I don't think she would choose a frog. Here's the link to Basti. Looks like they have them. They're expensive though. I didn't realize they were going to be $230.
Isn't it? What's the steal on that?
I mean, it's titanium and M390, but $230. That's a lot for, right?
Is it M390? I thought it was different steel.
It's M390. That's why I feel like that's why I don't like crossbar locks, because do you really want to pay $230 for a crossbar lock? I feel like if it was a frame lock, I wouldn't have questioned that. Maybe I would have. It being Basti, that seems expensive. I don't know why. Let me see. What else do they have? The Griffin is awesome, by the way. The RS Chaos is $250. So, okay. I guess that's right. But it is really good. It just flicks really well. The titanium scales are excellent. I mean, it's just a really damn good knife. It's surprisingly good.
Jesse said, so we went from killer animals to stuffed animals. I think we're almost done here.
Yeah, we're almost done.
More voodoo drops tomorrow, Drinkwater says. It's a great night. Yeah, more voodoos are dropping tomorrow.
Yeah. Did he get another run, or has he just been sitting on them and doing drops, or?
They got different handles, I think.
So he was just waiting for more, or he just ordering small batches or something?
I would guess ordering small batches would be my guess.
Interesting. Later, Jim.
Take care, Jim.
Yeah, we need to find a movie with killer stuffed animals. He did another run. Okay. Good for him. I know he ordered a shit ton the first time. It was like 1,000 or something. Just playing with his paramour. I wonder if I'll have the same problem I always do with Pena, where the jimping just shreds your skin.
Because it's so tight?
Yeah, and it ends up in there, and then it becomes soft. And you have to clean it out after a week, which is really gross and annoying.
Yeah, the one that shreds my fingernail I guess it takes the most DNA from me is my
Gone.
um,
Yeah.
it's a finger shredder.
Yeah, but
Right
it takes
there,
it
I'm
from a
gonna bail out
spot.
and go to Taco Bell.
I don't know if you notice it. What'd you say?
I'm gonna bail and go to Taco Bell before it closes.
All right. Yeah, we can close it
I'll
out.
hang
Let me
out.
clean
Love you,
this
dude.
up.
Feel better.
Yeah. Thanks. All right. Later. All right, guys. We can call it. I'm fucking toast. Thank you for checking it out. And I'll see you guys next week. I love you. I hope you have a great day. Oh, check out the channel on the 15th. There's something cool dropping, all right? Not going to be for everybody, but it's fucking awesome. And it's different than what I'm usually excited about. So, all right. Love you guys. Peace.